unveil this week's featured athlete. If you have a great performance that I need to know about, DM us at ESPN West Palm, Land Rover Palm Beach, above and beyond.
Now, it's time for a little R&R.
All into the bucket, lays it up and in.
Ball game, Rizzo! Live in the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, this is Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3.
This team is going to be tough when they finally get it together.
Sit back and relax. Let Russo and Rizzo take you home.
Oh, mercy!
Light him up, Colin!
Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3, a midweek edition coming to you live from the City Place Studios in downtown West Palm Beach, November the 19th, 2025. We got Christian on a sort of hiatus for the next, hour, I guess?
I guess so.
Mike Rizzo's behind the glass. We're streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter/X at ESPN West Palm, ESPN South Florida. You can catch us there. You can also catch us on the podcast format. That's Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, all those great places. Got a packed program today, next 2 hours. We're with you. The College Football Playoff Committee got together and released their official rankings last night. We'll get into that and partially what Notre Dame and Miami fans are thinking because Miami beat Notre Dame, yet Notre Dame is probably going to get the nod over Miami. You're probably not getting both in, but the College Football Playoff Committee is going to have to set some standards here because we have a little bit of a doomsday scenario with how they're going to handle Notre Dame. In the meantime, Mike Rizzo, if you're watching on the YouTube stream, he walks in today. We had our Teamsgiving today, which we pounded, and then therefore got pounded because this event, which we had 3 hours ago, Teamsgiving, where everybody brings food, you eat Thanksgiving food.
Colin and I would like to take this time to thank Christina Costanza and HR Anna for putting on such a great event. And I'm very appreciative of what they do here at ESPN West Palm Beach. We thank Anna and Christina for putting on such a great event, is what Colin means to say.
So there was the event. Mike and I pounded it about a week ago. It did not go well behind closed doors. Let's just put it that way.
Like I said, I want to thank Christina Costanzo, who you can listen on the happy hour on Theoretically Speaking at 3 o'clock, and HR Anna for putting on such a great event. I had 4 plates, and I ate my fill.
So we pounded this event, and then we had it today. It was a good time. Good food. Everybody had a good time. Stuffing, turkey, the whole 9 yards, you name it. Mike had normal hair when we did it.
Wait, all right. Normal hair is a stretch.
He had his hair that he's had for months. He's got it's wavy, it's got the curls.
It had no direction.
Mike decides to leave the office in the middle of the day, in the middle of the workday, to go to the barber shop because, on last-second notice, to go get his hair cut.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout-out to Alan at District. Did a great job on my hair. Alan, my guy, I'll see you here in a couple of weeks.
I think he did I think you screwed up.
Why?
How long?
Why?
When's the last time you got a haircut?
March. And it was funny because we cleaned up all my hair. Kyle, we could have made a wig out of it. Alan joked around with me. He said, dude, you want a wig? I said, there's that much hair, huh? Kyle, there's a lot of hair. And listen, spare me on the whole. Dude, that hair was a mess. People were going, dude, what the hell are you doing? Are you homeless? People were asking me, and my friends and family were asking if I was homeless. My mother was threatening me that I'd have to stay in a hotel if I came home with that hair. So, I made the executive decision to get the cut. Maybe there was this little special someone in my life who liked the longer hair. She's going to have to get over it. She's going to have to get over the hair. It's all right.
There's somebody special in your life that is going to miss the hair?
It's all right.
What does that mean?
It's all right. They'll get over it. The short hair looks good. I think you're dead wrong here.
You should have had a stylist come on air and styled your hair in front of us and told you how to style it. And clearly, you didn't know how to style it. Am I wrong?
And then the funniest part is people who never told me anything that, hey, dude, your hair looks good and this and that. Now everyone's coming out of the woodwork. Oh, dude, you screwed up. Now, I'll give you credit, Kyle. You were consistent. But there are a ton of people.
I've been telling you this for weeks.
You were consistent about it. I'm not talking to you here. I'm talking to everyone in this office who went, dude, I liked your. I never heard from you. The only things I heard was how awful.
Were you 22 hours ago.
The only thing I heard was how awful this godforsaken haircut is. I went with the Ronaldo. I went with when CR7 was about 25 years old. I went with the Ronaldo look. I can wear it down.
Who's the significant woman that's going to be happy or sad about you getting rid of this hair?
Let's just say you know who she is. Okay. You can wear it down. You can wear it up.
I know who she is.
For the Panthers.
Oh, right.
Not what you're thinking of, though. Championship night. How about that? Championship night
I'm
for
with
the.
you now.
Okay.
I'm with you. On the same page. All
okay.
right.
But yeah, I mean, Kyle, the whole thing. All right. It looks better. People are gonna have to get over it. All right, and especially too, my mother was on her wits' end about this. 2 times a day, my mother would haircut, please. And you know how mothers are, how consistent they
if
could
we
be.
had a stylist come in and do her worst, and her or his, somebody who knows what to do with hair and taught you how to style your hair, I thought you could have done something special with that.
Yeah,
that's a full head of hair you had.
What cracks
you screwed up. You screwed up.
What cracks me up is everyone like, dude, I liked your hair long. What? I never heard from you. Never told me one time. But apparently I screwed up.
Screwed up. Shouldn't have done it. Do you feel better?
I do. God. Wow. Relief.
It's a waste.
It's a relief.
It's not a relief.
Alan looked at me and goes, dude, you look about 4 years younger. And then I walk
Alan
in
just
here.
met you. Alan doesn't know anything about you.
And then I walk in here.
Alan doesn't know anything about you.
I walk in here and one of our teammates goes, Riz, you look like you're 5 years younger. I don't know. I think there's something to that. Granted, I am 31 years old. I cannot believe I'm 31. So if I could get told that I look a little bit younger, Kyle, I'm all for it. Whatever I got to do, mate.
If you slicked your hair back a la Bradley Cooper in The Hangover, we could have something special was brewing. You following? Are you following?
I guess.
That's where that was my goal for you.
So you don't like it? Kid doesn't like it.
I don't not like the haircut. I don't like the fact that you cut it impulsively.
Dom, one of our teammates, goes,
you
Riz.
cut it impulsively.
She said, Riz, that's the haircut for you. And she goes, wow. She goes, Riz, wow, that came off very mean.
Is it almost offensive?
I said, I didn't,
is it
I
almost
said it didn't take it that
offensive
way.
when everybody gives you a wow, isn't that so much better? Is it almost offensive when they completely come out 180? Oh, my God,
Well,
Mike, you look so much better after a haircut. That's almost borderline. That's backhanded.
Not really.
That's backhanded.
Because I told you for a month I thought I looked like an idiot. Did I not? For a month I told you I'm cutting it. I look like an idiot. I'm cutting it.
I think you were up and down on it.
And then come to show, I told you I had people out of the woodwork. Dude, I liked your long hair. Where were you? Where the hell were you when I needed you? When I was going through the whole, I need to cut, where were you? I'd rather get it looks 10 times better now. Honest to God. I'd rather get that now.
It's a little backhanded when they're saying, oh my gosh, you look so much better.
Yeah, because trust me, I looked like an idiot. And I'm admitting I looked like an idiot for the better half of 6 months.
Wow.
I never grew my hair out before. And what I learned.
Will you ever again?
No. What I learned is that I get a middle part, okay, and I look like an idiot. That's what I learned about growing long hair.
You don't get a middle part. You style a middle part.
I don't know, Cal.
That doesn't just happen naturally.
I wanted to go to my shoulders, and I got about to the end of my neck. I almost got to the shoulders. I got to the end.
You're not
of
even
the neck.
close to your shoulders.
I got to the end of my neck.
You're not even close. No, Mike, this was 2 hours ago. I remember the haircut too. You were not nowhere near your shoulders.
I got to the end of my neck.
If you got to a man bun territory, I would have been so impressed.
I hate man buns.
You blew it.
You know I don't like man buns. You blew it. I don't like man buns.
It doesn't matter. You got to try it. You get this opportunity once. When's the next time you're going to commit seven months to a haircut? When's the next time you're going to do that? Never.
Never.
Screwed up. You should have consulted me. You did not.
You need to grow your hair out.
No, I do not. My hair is an afro once it grows out. You've seen that. It becomes
a
little puffy.
You're actually right. You turn into Redbeard.
Yeah. Well, I'm growing out my beard right now, and it's already red, so that's a major problem for everybody. But, I'm only doing it for the month, so we'll see. Maybe you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about getting the chops. Are you familiar with the chops?
Dude, please don't. Please don't. It's so funny because Alan, my barber, he left my sideburns. I'm like, Alan, make sure. Yeah, he goes, trust me. He goes, I have a process. But my sideburns are still there. I cannot stand sideburns. What
about the chops? You
don't
think I could work the chops
Dude,
down the cheap?
Stop.
The cheap?
Like Elvis chops?
I think
my grandfather.
Mike, see, this is one of those moments where if I'm growing out the hair for it, I got to come up with something to style it.
How deep are we talking on the chops?
Or you do the one where you leave the stash. You leave the stash all the way through and down. So it's like the full mustache down, and you leave a little thumbprint on the chin, and you cut everything else.
Are you going to your cheek?
What do you mean?
For the chops. How far are we going on the chops? Or excuse me, your chin. I meant to say chin.
You know where the goatee stops? That's probably where you leave them.
Dude, you're going to look like an idiot. You're going to look, dude, that's lower than Elvis.
Mike,
Elvis wouldn't even go that low.
Mike, see, here's where you're screwing up. You got to understand. when you finally get the moment that you grew it out, you got to do something with it. You got to try something, right? That's where, if I were you, I would have asked the barber, hey, give me a little Bradley Cooper in The Hangover. And then if he does it and you don't like it, all right, we're going to CR7. All right?
Yeah, I'd like to see her. I like this look, though, because I'll tell you what.
I don't have to look. I just thought, it's like, you could give a stylist, it's a sandbox. Here's a sandbox.
Do your best.
Do whatever you want. Build any type of castle you want.
My thing is, in a week's time, this is going to, like, I think it looks great now, but, like, you know how haircuts are. In a week's time, this is going to look really good. And, like, I plan on now.
I don't think it's a matter of looking good. I think it looks fine. I think you look fine. I think you look great. I just don't like the fact, off principle, that you cut the hair.
It was way too long. And you know me. I come from a family of barbers. I've been trying to find a barber down here, and I found my guy.
You've lived there for a year and a half.
I found Alan. I found Alan.
You lived there for a year and a half,
and
finding a barber.
And I finally found Alan, my guy.
I don't know. When I go to Doug every 7 weeks on the dot, he knows what I'm doing. The hair, I agree. And I'm, throwing stones from a glass house. Because I usually don't change my hair that much. I just let it grow to the point where it gets too raggedy that you got to make a move about it, because I get afro-like hair. And then the beard, I'll play around with the facial hair.
The fact that you want to go to Elvis Presley chops.
I think you just got to try it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You got to give it 3 days. You got to give it 3 days. It's either that, I could do the goatee. Should I do the full goatee with the mustache? I could do that. Or I do the mustache, but it connects all the way down to the chin.
How about you just shave, bro?
No.
I'm clean shaved.
No.
One thing
I've never seen you with a beard, and that's another thing that I think you're screwing up. You got to try it once a month.
No.
You got to try it one time.
What is one thing I am consistent with? It is the clean shave. That is the one thing.
When's the last time you grew a beard? When's the last time you grew a beard?
Never. I never have grown a beard.
Can you? You don't even know because you shave.
Here's the thing.
You don't even know.
I have 5 o'clock shadow when I go home.
You don't even know.
You want to know? Listen, one thing I learned from the haircut. If I do it, you want to know what I'm going to look like? I'm going to look like an idiot. Because I looked like an idiot with that godforsaken hair.
No, you didn't.
That everyone, and nobody.
because you didn't know how to style it.
Nobody said anything about the hair.
Mike.
And then I come back.
Put some curling
and I come to find out that everyone liked the hair. Who? Where were you people?
You put a little bit of a curling agent in there. You do a little Bradley Cooper in The Hangover.
You want me to get a perm?
No. You know what? A mullet would have worked. Dude, I would have been okay with a mullet.
Right, I can't take that serious. I can't.
Please. Mullets are in. Mullets are in.
Dude, mullet was in when when your dad and my dad were in friggin' high school.
They're back. All right, it did a
circle.
What
is this?
It did a loop.
Circa 1976.
Mike, it did a loop. It did a loop. It worked.
You grow a damn mullet. You grow a mullet then. Listen, I grew my hair out. I gave it an honest shot.
I'm doing the chops. Mike, you give one, you take one. I'm doing the chops. You do the mullet.
Dude, I'm not doing the mullet.
This is where you screwed up. See, this is where you screwed up. You're
not
willing to sacrifice. You're not willing to sacrifice.
Dude, I had that godforsaken hair for 7 months.
I know, but that's...
Hang on. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 9 months I had that hair. I didn't get a haircut for 9 months. And it looked... this is about the 50th time I'm going to say it this segment. I looked like an idiot. I looked like an idiot.
You needed to style it. You just needed to style it.
You know how I made the right move, too?
Why is that?
Walk out of the barbershop, just see a really good-looking girl, and she double-took, and I'm like, all right, please. That's how I knew I made the right decision.
I'll take 500 for things that didn't happen.
I said, you know what?
Come on.
She was walking.
You didn't walk out the barbershop within 8 seconds. You're getting checked out by some passerby.
She was walking some damn dog, and
No, the dog's bad now.
Double-checked.
You're dead wrong.
That's how I knew I made the right decision.
All right, now I know.
That's how I knew I made the right
stuff up to validate the haircut.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
That didn't happen. That didn't. Come on.
It happened.
You didn't get double.
You're going to call me a liar?
This is out of a movie. You don't walk out of the barbershop and all of a sudden, she hands you a piece of paper with her number on it. That's not how the world works.
She didn't hand me a piece of paper. She just looked at me a second time, which did not happen when I looked like an idiot.
Wink?
I had my glasses on.
Did you wink under the glasses?
I did. I did. Didn't do justice.
Mike Rizzo, by the way, same guy when we were doing the show together, and he was sitting across from me instead of behind the glass today. And there was somebody, we're at the City Place Studios ground level, so there's a bunch of glass, basically 4 windows that are adjacent to the walkway on the City Place. You can walk by and come see us. And there was one time, we'll find the video. It was maybe a month ago, and this woman who's probably Mike's age walks by, and I'll admit, she was, she checked me out. She was either very intrigued in the studio or she was checking out Rizzo. And, I kind of believe the former more than the latter.
It was the
She
latter.
was checking out the studio, and Mike, mid-conversation, looks at her and gives her a little, what's up?
I just winked at her. That's
Just
it.
give her a little wink.
Gave her a wink. She
While
loved
you were
it.
making a point about sports.
It's impressive. Multitasking. I gave her a little wink, and she was all smiles.
Wow.
All smiles.
So you're going to get back in the game now that you got a haircut?
Back in the game, kid. Back in the saddle.
Wow. This is like invigoration for you. So I'm for this. I'm for this. If you had Bradley Cooper's hair, I really think you could really make a splash. You could do you would attract a lot of attention.
The caretaking of it, right? The getting like now, Kyle, I got a bottle of gel and just throw a little in there and we're good. Shower. I get to wash my hair every day. When I had the long hair, I was only washing my hair 3 times a week. It's a nightmare. And you know me, I work out 5 days a week, mate. I'm sweating my what off. Yeah, it was enough was enough. Enough was enough.
You should have kept the hair.
Maybe.
Just until a stylist could get her hands on it.
I know. I'm happy I met Alan. I'm happy I got my CR7 look back. We're ready to roll, kid.
So you're never going out the hair again.
Never again.
Does Thanksgiving have something to do with this?
I told you my mother wasn't going to let me sleep in the house. I would have had to get a hotel room. Told you that too. And listen, my mother, a proud Ukrainian woman, I wouldn't mess around with old Wendy Rizzo. Rizzo's obviously.
So she would not. She would not have been.
She would not have been happy. Listen, obviously.
What if you came back with Bradley Cooper? Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. My mother. I told you she might as well be Sicilian because she's been in the family since she was 18 years old, and she's like my pappy. I need to have my hair cut. I need to look freshly shaven and freshly cut is what she always used to say.
All right, fine. I think you should have consulted the crowd.
Well, it's hysterical to me. You were consistent with it.
I'm
always
fine.
told me.
You can't say I'm not.
It wasn't you, but everyone around the office, and a couple interns that may or may not be in this production studio right now, came up to me and said, "You know what? I liked your all. Where the hell were you? Where were you? Where were you? People?
I was getting pounded.
Yeah, when everyone was telling me I looked like an idiot. Where were you people? All right, I don't want to hear it."
ESPN South Florida app. Download today to listen to Russo and Rizzo. Theoretically speaking, listen to our extensive high school coverage from throughout Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. You got playoff games over the next couple of days here, over the next couple of weeks. State playoffs. We get 9 local teams still playing. Get the Florida Panthers, I got the next 4 of their 5 games are at home at Amerant Bank. They've played great to this point in their building. They got a big homestand. You can listen to all those games right here on ESPN 106.3 and the ESPN South Florida app. And listen to Inter Miami, English and Spanish. Big playoff game coming up on Sunday against Cincinnati. So stay tuned for that. That's Mike Rizzo. Colin Russo on the other side of things. We'll get into what the College Football Playoff Committee got right, what they got wrong. Were they right to have Notre Dame ranked higher than Miami? And Miami is probably the odd team out, despite Miami beating Notre Dame head-to-head. We'll get into the ethics of that on the other side of things. It's Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Whether it's a clutch touchdown pass, a game-winning dunk, or an impressive dash to the finish, we want to highlight the best performance of the week. The winning performance will receive $500 courtesy of Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Catch the biggest moments and winners all season long on ESPN 106.3 and ESPN West Palm Play. Nominate them today by emailing highschool@espnwestpalm.com. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Welcome to being treated like a pro.
Hey guys, Mike Rizzo here. I know you're moving soon. Don't stress it. Call Good Greek for your total relocation solution. From packing and storage to local and long distance moves, Spiro and his team at Good Greek Moving and Storage has you covered from start to finish. Trusted by families, businesses, and teams like the Heat and the Hurricanes for over 2 decades. Make your next move simple, safe, and stress-free.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The moment you've been waiting for all year, it's here. The McRib is back at McDonald's. No more daydreaming about that saucy, tangy barbecue flavor because it's back in your hands where it belongs. Now, get 15% off when you spend more than $10 only in the McDonald's app. Pair it up with some fries and a Dr. Pepper. Don't wait. The McRib won't stick around forever. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 12/31/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a week. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax. Dr. Pepper is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
Extra value meals are back. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Extra value meals are back. That means 10 tender, juicy McNuggets and medium fries and a drink are just $8. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine, and our team is a triple threat to big insurance companies.
Don't settle with the insurance companies for a fraction of what your case is worth. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Get your free case review right now. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Every great performance starts with a plan. Your game plan for greatness begins at Men's Only Medical. Dr. Al is redefining men's health with concierge care and cutting-edge treatments tailored just for you. From anti-aging and weight management to cardiovascular health, skin, and hair, they've got you covered. Expect personalized care and advanced technology to help you look, feel, and perform your best. Visit mensonlymedical.com. Men's Only Medical, setting a new standard for men's health.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. This is Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3.
Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. If you've been in a car accident, truck accident, suffered a slip and fall, fell down the stairs, got a haircut when you shouldn't have. My friends Mark Anajar and Glenn Levine at Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. They're here to fight for you. I know with Anajar and Levine, they got you my back no matter what, and they can get yours too. They don't even charge you unless you win. They work tirelessly to get you the maximum compensation that you deserve. Why settle for just any attorney? Demand the best. Demand Anajar and Levine today, because that's the Anajar and Levine difference. Take that one phone call and take back control of your life. Don't wait. Call for the free consultation now. Call 1-800-747-FREE. 1-800-747-3733. Take back control of Anajar and Levine. Mullets are back. We just got confirmation.
I don't think I've seen a single person in Palm Beach County with a mullet.
You could be the first.
No, I'm good. Dude, I don't have the hair anymore. Thankfully, you do. You got the hair for a mullet.
Should I do the mullet?
Dude, you just told me your hair gets insanely curly. Isn't the mullet with the tail on the back?
It's not wavy. It's like it's bushy.
Like the
bushy.
Like the mullet was when our parents were in high school, kid.
They're back.
How the hell is something back from 40 years ago?
It's back. You're dead wrong. It's back. Believe me, I know.
How okay, all right. I guess like the jeans, jeans from back in the,
Jeans have always been in.
But you know what I mean? Like the high-waisted jeans are like in now, and they were a thing in the 70s. Like, I guess the whole groovy thing is coming back. Mullets, high-waisted jeans.
The music.
Yeah. I told you I'm watching that Dylan movie on the way home. I can't wait.
You excited to watch that?
I am excited.
See, that was 60s. That was not 70s.
Was it 60s? I thought it was the 70s.
It's 1960, June of 1965.
Damn it. Oh, I was close.
You're close enough.
Well, disco,
It's not a disco movie. Have you listened to Bob Dylan music before?
Never.
Not even
That's
close
why I'm looking
to
forward
disco.
to That's why I'm looking forward to listening to it. But what I said
it's
disco.
Not like, watch Saturday Night Fever. You want a disco movie? Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta.
To be fair, I said disco because I think disco is back too.
Right, but that has nothing to do with Bob. Bob Dylan, don't associate Mike. Bob Dylan is a folk singer.
Okay, all right. Not my type of music, by the way, but I'm going to give it a chance.
So the whole premise of that movie, A Complete Unknown, which came out last year with Timothy Chalamet, is Bob Dylan was a folk singer, right? Guitar, acoustic, harmonica, and he wanted to transition to electric. So that means he wanted to go to electric guitar, band, drum, bass, right? And that was a big problem because he was big folk, and rock was sort of at that time viewed as hippie, lower class, a little bit raw, like raucous and like crazy.
Yeah, dope smokers.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. It's a little lower class at that point in time in that time period. But Bob Dylan wanted to do it. Do not go into that movie expecting like a.
That's the way.
Yeah, I like it. Do not expect that. Dude, you got the wrong movie in mind. I could give you a couple disco movies if you want one.
All right,
that is not one of them.
I'm watching Dylan. What I want you to watch is the remake of Starsky and Hutch with Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, and Vince Vaughn.
Oh, dude, that's low on the list. Oh,
No,
that's
it's not.
Low on the
It's
list.
an elite movie.
That's low on the
It's
list.
a really good movie. It's a funny movie, honestly.
That's low on the
It's a
list. But
funny-
I have
it's a
not
f-
seen it, but I'll watch it.
It's
I'm
Vince
low
Vaughn
on the list.
Vince Vaughn's like the drug kingpin in the movie, and it's hysterical.
All right.
Absolutely hysterical.
The Vince Vaughn comedies, that's low on the list, but we'll figure that out.
What are you? Did some kind of
Mike, I gotta
you're
watch
some
those-
kind of Jedi
No,
with movies?
no, I
like
got
what?
two-
You're too
Mike,
good for
Mike,
Starsky
no,
and Hutch?
I got 220 movies on the watch list. That's what I'm talking about.
220.
220.
Well, all right. Well, what's next on your list? What do you got?
I got to see a couple things in theaters, but
What? What the hell is it? What could possibly be in theaters that you're begging to see right now?
begging to see is quite a word.
Like, there's no good movie. Good movie
You're
hasn't
not
came
gonna
out
like
since
this.
Dune 2.
Nuremberg, about the Nuremberg trials in World War II.
You're dead wrong there. I love history. You
Nah,
could sell me on
I got
history.
to see that. Apparently, it's not good.
You could sell me on
There's
history.
a couple movies about that, so I got to
Like
see
the
that.
last, like the apparently the Dylan movie was good,
Well, that came out last year.
but
yeah.
like Dune 2 was
You
the
got to
last
see
time.
the Springsteen movie. You got to see the Springsteen
Yeah, I love the
movie.
boss. I love the
You
boss.
got to see the Springsteen.
I
That just
do.
came out.
I do like the boss. I do like the boss.
If you got a free afternoon
Who's
and
the
it's
main?
still
Who's
playing,
the main character? Who's the main actor in it?
Jeremy Allen White, who's in The Bear. You never watched The Bear? You'd like The Bear too. But you got to see that. If you got a free afternoon over Thanksgiving break and you're there for a day and you got, it's 2 o'clock and there's not much going on, go see it. Go see it. And I'm sure your family will get into it.
We need a Bond, man.
We don't need a bond. We
I
had a
need a
bond 3 years
Bond.
ago. We had a 3 year. The only thing
I need a
cared.
Bond.
The only thing you cared about the last month was James Bond.
Dude, those Daniel Craig Bond movies hit.
Yeah, dude.
Those things hit. I don't
No.
care what you say.
Fine, I believe you. I like those movies too.
Those movies hit.
I like those movies too. You got to watch the Dylan movie. And if you want a disco movie, Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta. That guy ran the 70s.
Okay.
Right?
Have you seen Swingers, by the way?
Yes, I have seen
It's an
Swingers.
excellent movie with
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn
I think
and
it came out 06, something
and
like that.
God,
07.
and John Favreau.
Yeah.
That's who I'm thinking.
That's a good
Favreau.
movie. That's a good movie. I haven't seen that in a while, but it is a good movie. But you got to watch Saturday Night Fever. You want a disco movie? Saturday Night Fever.
With John Travolta. Now he was Travolta was also in
Grease.
That obviously, but what am I thinking of with
Pulp
Bruce?
Fiction.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a resurgence role.
I'm gonna call a couple of. Dude, that movie's great. I can't say that on the air, but that movie is
You definitely
fantastic.
cannot.
That movie is fantastic.
Pulp Fiction? Yeah,
Yes,
great
fantastic.
Movie. No doubt. No doubt. All right. College football playoff ranking came out. That's Mike Rizzo. Colin Russo. It's Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3. Miami. How about this for a second? The committee came out with the top 12. They came up with a playoff bracket based on the rankings. It's not based on the possibilities of who wins their respective conferences, but it's based on the rankings. Miami is the top-ranked ACC team. They're at 15 or 13. So, therefore, Miami is technically the 11 seed in the 12-team college football mock bracket. Tulane is the American representation at 12, and Notre Dame is the 9 seed. So, of course, Miami fans are up in arms about whether they should make the playoff or will make the playoff as an at-large potentially, because the last 2 games of the year, they still got to deal with Pitt. And Miami already has 2 conference losses, and they got Virginia Tech and Pitt both on the road. Can we get one thing out of the way?
Yeah.
Miami is not escaping the season with
So
no
you
losses.
think they lose one more?
Let's save ourselves the trouble. This is going to be exactly what happened last year.
So if Miami-
it was last year with the Syracuse game.
If Miami loses one more, they're absolutely cooked.
Well, they're absolutely. I think they're absolutely done to begin with. There's 4 teams in the ACC with 1 loss
Because of the at-large bid from the ACC champion, correct?
Well, there's not even.
They're
gonna
not going to play in the game.
Right. This college football mock bracket is alluding, or I guess is assuming, that Miami is somehow going to win the ACC championship somehow. Because there's literally not another ACC team in the bracket.
Too much needs to happen for them to make it.
Right. It's just not going to happen.
Even if they do win out, they probably aren't even in the
Now,
game.
at 10-2 Miami with 2 losses in the regular season and beating Notre Dame head-to-head, Notre Dame has 10 wins, 2 losses. Notre Dame getting in over Miami, yet Miami beating them head-to-head. What say you about the ethics of that and whether they should match up the head-to-head versus the strength of
To be fair, they're both in right now. Like, I'll actually defend the committee here. They're both in right now. Notre Dame's higher because
they actually had to make decisions. I think Miami would be out because they wouldn't be in the ACC championship.
Well, Miami, but they're getting their flowers right now. The committee thinks they're good, but with how they set the rules, Colin, the automatic bid goes to the ACC champion, correct? And
Correct.
Miami is going to get penalized because they're not going to be playing in that game. And if you look at a 2-loss team in the SEC and the Big Ten, they're going to get the nod more so than in Miami. Like, say Michigan beats Ohio State. They're getting in, Miami's out, okay? Say, hang on, Colin, if USC beats Oregon, and at the end of the year, USC's not playing in their conference championship, and Miami's not playing in their conference championship, they're probably putting USC in. Is it fair to Miami? You want to know what I say to Miami fans? Blame your coach. Blame Mario Cristobal, who can't win at SMU, who can't take care of Louisville at home. And that's why I'm hard on the ACC right now. Colin, you don't see, and like no one's on the urge of losing to 1-9 Boston College. Like, Georgia Tech was dead by rights to a 1-9 football team. You're not seeing Alabama's not going door to door with a 1-9 team. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's
kind of happened with South Carolina, but okay.
And I think South Carolina is better than 1-9. But to be fair, like, you're right. But at the same time,
one win in conference.
Miami's not getting the benefit of the doubt because they have the worst losses. Do we agree there?
I
they
agree
have
with
the worst losses.
I agree. See, here's the thing. But Notre Dame beat them head to head. So, like, you can make the argument, why even play the game? Why even play the game to show who's better? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No,
I agree with you in principle. But
it's a full season, though.
You're right. It's a full season body of work. You can't just head-to-head tunnel vision the head-to-head.
That happened 2 months ago. That game was 3 months ago. Colin, 3 months ago was that win against Notre Dame. That was Carr's first start as a quarterback. That kid is a completely different player. And that's why, people get on Ohio State with how they played against Texas, saying it was his first start ever. So, like, the whole season is what you grade on. And we're grading Miami on losing to a bad SMU team. And in my opinion, I don't think Louisville's any good. They lost to a bad Louisville team, too, at home.
Bad, comparatively to the Notre Dame, who lost to A&M, who's going to be in the playoff, and they lost to Miami head-to-head in the first game of the year.
And Notre Dame has taken care of the teams that they should beat. And give them credit. Is Lincoln Riley allergic to a big game and he's a fraud in his own? Fine. But they beat USC at home, too. They found out to win that. And Kyle, the loss against Texas A&M, if the fifth-year graduate quarterback is able to field a snap on an extra point, Notre Dame probably wins that game too. Granted, it was the tie, but you get what I'm saying. Like, crazy stuff happened in that A&M game for them to lose that football game.
And scored in the fourth down, the last play of the game.
Right. So I can't sit here and feel I feel bad for Miami fan, but I don't feel bad for the coach. The coach has done this year in and year out. Miami has the talent of Ohio State, of Alabama, of the top rosters in the country. They have the players. They don't have the coach. The coach is the one who consistently makes the mistakes. Let's not forget when the guy didn't take a knee and run the clock out, and the fumble happened 2 years ago. There were games last year, the Syracuse game, the Georgia Tech game, losing to teams who have 4 losses, 5 losses.
Escape the Cal game, escape the Virginia
it's like,
Tech game.
Like, you can't, if you're gonna put yourself at the top of the top elite programs, do not lose to the Dreads.
Here's the thing.
Do not keep it close
with
the
false
Dreads.
Hope. They're giving them false hope. You said Miami's in the playoff. Miami's not in the playoff.
Right now they are.
No, but this logically does not make any sense because for some reason they're just doing the top-ranked ACC team, the same ACC team who has likely no chance to make the ACC championship game and therefore get a bid. I don't even know why. I understand, I guess, to maybe satiate the Miami fan why they're in this, but Miami's not getting in. They're not getting in. They need somebody to lose. And you know why I know they're not getting in? Because who do you cut out in favor of Miami? Because Oklahoma's ranked ahead of Miami. Texas Tech is ranked ahead of Miami, and Texas Tech's probably going to get an automatic bid. Ole Miss is ranked ahead of Miami. That's going to be an at-large. Alabama's going to be ranked above Miami, and that's going to be an at-large. Oregon's already ranked better than Miami, and that's going to be an at-large. And the other ones are going to be conference champions.
And if USC beats Oregon, they're the at-large outside of Oregon.
Right. And so they would take that spot. But they're not subtracting an entire spot from the conference in favor of an extra ACC school. The committee is not doing that. Not for Miami. Not doing it. And people think Miami, huge. Please, come on. No. Notre Dame, yeah. Notre Dame has got a huge allure. I understand Miami can. Miami hasn't been great in years. The only thing they're doing here is giving false hope. Because Miami is now 4-2 in conference, and they need 4 teams plus tiebreakers and them to win. First of all, they need Miami to win the last 2 games of the year, which is no guarantee. Then they need 4 teams to lose.
Who are you what you're explaining? Who are you taking out for them if they're not in the ACC championship and don't win the conference? I agree with you. You're not taking out any of those teams. And the only team I can maybe
they're ranked 11. So what is going to change in the last 2 weeks?
This is the committee going, hey, you're a good team, but don't lose to SMU. When this thing's all said and done, you're probably on the outside looking in because you have the 2 worst losses comparatively to anybody in this thing. They have the worst losses out of any Power 5 team that are in. If you look at the teams that are in the 12 right now, they have the 2 worst losses out of any team that's there.
Yeah, Alabama's got a loss to Florida State. That's probably the worst of the bunch, believe it or not.
But 2 losses.
Yeah.
Comparative. Like, Alabama's next loss was to Oklahoma. Now, they probably should have won that game at home. But Oklahoma's better than Louisville. And, I mean, SMU, brother. That coach is all right. Halfway decent, believe it or not, at SMU. But they're having a down year.
See, and the thing about SMU is SMU still has a chance to get in. SMU's just got a harder schedule.
I can't take
because they still got to play Louisville, and then they got to play.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
That's why I can't take the ACC serious. It's too many bad teams that are still relevant. Manny Diaz and the Duke Blue Devils were relevant in the ACC championship conversation, and they lost 49-16.
Yeah, right. They're not getting in, though.
I understand that, but Kyle, they had an avenue last weekend before they lost to, who the hell did they play? I forget. They played somebody, they lost, and now they're out. What I'm saying is the fact that these middling bad teams are still in the run for an ACC championship, it just shows how down the conference is.
It's going to be Virginia and Georgia Tech. That's likely. They need help. They need Pitt to lose to Miami, which totally could happen. They need Georgia. Georgia Tech just needs to be picked head-to-head. And then SMU, on the other hand, needs to lose one of the next couple games to Louisville and Cal. That's their last 2 games of the year.
I know you're high on Georgia Tech. You love the coach. You love the quarterback.
I'm not high on Georgia Tech, but Georgia Tech's going to be there. You just keep continuing to say that they shouldn't be there. Well, they should be there because they're winning in conference.
All right, listen. Did they earn their way? Fine.
Yes.
I don't need to see them. I don't need to see them lose.
I'd make an argument
touchdowns
right now that Georgia Tech can compete. Because they're a weird team to prepare for. That's the one thing I'll say. They're a weird team to compare.
I'd rather see Miami than any of those.
Well, you're not going to see Miami. There's no chance for Miami, so forget about it. You're not going to see it.
But that's my take.
You can't sue them in. They're not going to be in there.
My take on the ACC is I'd rather see Miami than any of those teams that actually have a chance of making it.
I'd rather see Wisconsin. Wisconsin's not getting in.
But hang on, Kyle. The only reason I'm saying this is because Miami could actually win a game. Those teams can't win a game. They can't. We found out that last year.
Miami is not that good. They're not that good. They're not that good. I think you give them too much credit. They're not that good.
Maybe, but they have the talent to compete with the top.
They were better in the first month of the season when they were stuck playing at Hard Rock Stadium every single week. I do not trust them in any way, shape, or form going to an SEC school on the road and winning. Not a chance. I can't sit here and just say that hypothetical is going to favor Miami. Please. After Miami can't win a big game to save their life, I can't listen to that.
I look at the talent. I know you think I'm wrong on that. I look at the talent.
Talent can only take you so far. Every team, the team they're going to play is going to have talent. Every team has talent in this tournament. So that's why I just think it's false hope. Miami is not getting in. They're not going to get in. They need so much to happen for them to get in, and they're not getting in at large because who are you cutting out? Unless Oklahoma loses. Oklahoma loses a bad game to Missouri, Miami can possibly get in. That's who your eyes are on. If you're a Miami fan, you got to hope for Oklahoma to lose or Alabama. Alabama, who also has a bye game, loses the Iron Bowl. That's the only game you could lose. And Oklahoma's got Missouri and LSU, both at home.
Mayhem happens. If one thing we learned, mayhem happens.
Possible, totally possible.
And I'm not like banking on it, but like, how about Alabama? All of a sudden, they're sweating that season out a bit. I understand Auburn is not the team who we thought they were going to be.
That's always going to be a game.
That's always going to be a game. It's a rivalry game.
That's always going to be a game.
You got to win that game to go to the playoff. If Alabama has 3 losses, they're not getting in. Once again, here we are. If you have 3 losses in the SEC, you are not going to get in. And on the Big Ten side, a lot's going to need to happen if you have to. Like Michigan needs to beat Ohio State. They'd get in. USC needs to beat Oregon. It's possible. But like those teams in the Big Ten who have 2 losses need to do a lot more.
You could potentially, if you're Miami, root for Oregon to beat USC, then lose the last game of the year against Washington, which is always, again, a rivalry game. That's what you're banking on. Miami needs help. They're not getting in on their own merit. Not anymore. They need help. They need a hand-me-down. They need somebody to lose, and then they could steal a spot. I don't even like how the committee's putting them as the top-ranked team because I don't think it's fair to Georgia Tech and Virginia, who are better in conference, technically. And that's what's going to be the difference maker. It's only going to be one ACC team. Oklahoma beating Alabama locked down the number of teams you're likely going to see in each conference.
My best guess on the committee, they're thinking like me. Who could actually win a game? And that's Miami.
That would mean that Miami's going to get an at-large. Miami's not getting an at-large.
But right now, because we don't know who's playing in the ACC championship, that's why they're
I
ranked.
don't know what the committee's trying to say here. I really don't. Because
that's
why put them in when you know that they need so much to happen in order for them to get
my best guess is that, hey, you got all the tools. But in the end of the day, when we do this in about 3 weeks, you're going to be the one left
You're big on
out.
Miami. Miami stinks in a big spot. They never have been good in a big spot. The coach, like you said, stinks in a big spot. And the quarterback stinks in a big spot. So they got everything who was not very good when it actually matters. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm rooting for Miami here because I assume they're going to lose the Pitt. Who wouldn't if you're a Miami fan? Who wouldn't assume that they're going to lose the Pitt, right?
That team stinks. Pitt stinks.
Pitt didn't play. I mean, I agree. They didn't even bother to show up against Notre Dame. But
Notre Dame's a good team. I think
Notre Dame's a good team.
And every Miami fan will remind you that they beat Notre Dame too.
And I get that. It's a weird precedent that they're saying, why even play the head-to-head? But the head-to-head is not just to give you a leg up on somebody if it's early in the season and call that tunnel vision. All right, well, we beat them head-to-head. We could do anything else.
If Miami didn't lose to SMU, they would be significantly higher
They'd be an at-large.
Correct. So look at the Big Ten teams who have 2 losses. The USCs of the world, they're not ranked 11. Miami is. So I guess Miami fan, you can live with that the committee thinks you're one of the better 2-loss teams in the country.
And keep that in mind. USC also only has 1 loss in conference. They only have one because they lost to Notre Dame. They only have 1 loss in conference. And they lost at Notre Dame.
And they beat a ranked team in Michigan.
Right. So Miami, they have Notre Dame. Outside of that, nothing. So I'm not going to sit here and sympathize with them. 888-760-3776 is the committee wrong for putting Notre Dame ahead of Miami in the potential college football playoff rankings? Or do you think because Miami beat them head-to-head first game of the season, and despite them having the same record, yet Miami having worse losses, Miami should be in? Let us know. 888-760-3776. That's Mike Rizzo, Colin Russo, Russo and Rizzo, ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
For nearly 30 years, Jay Zolo & Associates has helped local businesses harness the full power of QuickBooks. This holiday season, they're thankful for the confidence their clients place in them year after year. From setup and cleanup to troubleshooting, management, and personalized QuickBooks training, Jay Zolo brings clarity and reliability to your financial process. Jay Zolo makes QuickBooks work the way it should for the way you work. Visit jzolo.com to learn more. That's JZOLLO.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Smith with Smith Ball Baez and Prather, Florida Injury Lawyers. As you have likely seen and heard, law firm advertising is at an all-time high. Attorney ads seem to be part of every radio and TV commercial segment. Some firms are even using paid actors and actresses to speak for them. At Smith Ball Baez and Prather, we know that the decision to hire a law firm should never be based on advertisements alone. It is our past results and many positive 5-star reviews that we encourage you to read at smithball.com to learn more about our law firm. We have board-certified lawyers. We have lawyers listed in the best lawyers in America and in super lawyers. But most importantly, we have experienced lawyers located right here in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast that are ready to be your advocate and your voice, and fully prepared to start fighting for your legal rights today. Our purpose, legal power. Our mission, huge results. If you've been injured, the lawyers at Smith Ball Baez and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith Ball Baez and Prather, help is just a local phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has all the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats right at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy teams synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Introducing the new ESPN Fox One bundle. Unlock all of ESPN and all of Fox One with one unbeatable price. Catch the biggest games, college football, NBA, NHL, and more on ESPN. Stream your faves, Big Noon Saturday, the World Series, and NASCAR on Fox One. All for just $39.99 a month. That's 20% off. The ESPN Fox One bundle. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Access content from each service separately. Savings compared to purchasing both plans separately. See stream.espn.com for complete terms and conditions.
Let's get back to the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. This is Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3.
Well, the committee set their sights on probably most of the at-large. With Notre Dame being locked in, Oklahoma being close to locked in, Ole Miss in the playoff, Alabama, Oregon also in the playoff. Miami sitting there at 11 as the top-ranked ACC school. False hope. False hope, false promises, because Miami is not winning the ACC. I don't think that should be a surprise to any Miami fan. They're not winning the ACC. It's Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3. Colin Russo, Mike Rizzo with you. No Christian Cat today. Mike Rizzo's behind the glass. We're streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter/X at ESPN West Palm. You can catch us in full on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, all those great places. Just go to Russo and Rizzo, and you can catch us there. Mike Rizzo, you could go over to the Hard Rock Bet app because you could bet college basketball, college football, futures bets, player props. It's the place to be if you really want to get on the action.
Absolutely, and you guys know I'm an Ohio State man. I'm also on the hoop side. I am a fair-weather Kentucky man. That's one of the things that I do root for and don't really have a regional root interest in. But I'll tell you what, I got burned. I took my Wildcats there, and I got burned. Michigan State and Tom Izzo showing up in a big way. But folks, the one place to gamble is Hard Rock Bet. I mentioned that, it's like you got a lot of snowbirds down here, all right? And for all you snowbirds that are listening, your only place that you could gamble, your only legal sports book is our great friends at Hard Rock Bet. Check out the 100. Folks, if you don't know what the 100 is, it's just boosted odds. Boosted odds on specials, games, parlays. Once 100 people bet on those boosted odds, it goes away. So you're going to want to take advantage of that. Also, for all the snowbirds who do not have a Hard Rock Bet account, throw in $5 in a Hard Rock Bet. Bet that $5 on a game. If you win, you get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Colin's my college basketball guy. I've been working with Colin and betting some of these college basketball games. We got plenty of football coming up. I mean, folks, you got rivalry weekend coming up next weekend. That's Ohio State, Michigan. That's Texas and Texas A&M. That's the Iron Bowl. That's Florida State and Florida. Get started by downloading the Hard Rock Bet app today on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus. Physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you're concerned about gambling, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE. That's 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Mike's an Ohio State man himself. Bill Simmons, a famous sports podcaster, he labeled the most irrelevant franchise in professional sports. Irrelevant, keyword. So, you almost forget they're there. He labeled it the Columbus Blue Jackets. Mike, do you have a problem with that assessment?
I'm not a Blue Jacket fan. I never got into it. Now, granted, I'm more.
Is the pulse of the city? It's
Cleveland.
Okay,
it's attached to Columbus. But I have buddies who are Blue Jacket fans. But Colin, more often than not, Cleveland people don't really root for the Blue Jackets. I know more Chicago Blackhawk fans in Cleveland than I know Blue Jacket fans, which is a disgrace. Okay,
that wouldn't surprise
me. Which is a disgrace. And obviously, I'm a Florida Panther fan now, being a Florida man and a East Coast Florida man like I am, and the Panthers being our home network. But the Blue Jackets weren't a thing that in Columbus, there are more Cleveland fans than Cincinnati. That's why I'm a little shocked by it. But Colin, I never adopted the Blue Jackets, and I don't think Bill Simmons is too far off on that. As sad as that is,
I don't think agree.
He's not too far off.
It's either that. I mean, if you're going to go NBA, it's got to be Sacramento Kings or the Charlotte Hornets. Probably the Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento's proud of that team, though. That city loves that team.
Yeah,
they love that team,
and they're rarely good. That's the problem. It is an irrelevant sports franchise, and if you're talking about the NFL, I mean, it's probably Jacksonville. It's probably Jacksonville or Tennessee.
You tell me.
Yeah. I mean, there's proud Jacksonville fans in North Florida, but they do by far do not have the pulse of Florida.
They're Titan fans. I disagree with the Titan shout. They're Titan fans.
But
Nashville
think
likes that
about
team.
it. There's three teams in Florida: Tampa and Miami. Most people are Dolphin fan. Most people are Buccaneer fans.
It's definitely in Florida.
And then
it
you
is
get,
Jacksonville.
and then Jacksonville's not far from the Georgia border, and then you get to Falcons fans.
Tell me the Texans.
No,
I mean the
Houston's
Oilers.
a huge city.
The Oilers were the team for a long time.
Right, but I mean, if we're gonna go the most irrelevant sports franchise, I mean, think about it. Columbus is not a major, metropolitan area.
Let me ask you this: what are the stipulations? Like not win.
Irrelevant
is they don't win.
The fans, you almost forget they're there. I don't think Columbus Blue Jackets are that. They're not high on the list. Say that.
I know Columbus people. They love the Blue Jackets. It's a big city too. It's bigger than Cleveland, believe it or not. Columbus,
but nobody knows that the Blue Jackets are there.
It's because Columbus is so Ohio State oriented.
I think we could, if we pulled 10 people off the street right now that were, halfway hockey fans, they wouldn't be able to tell you that Columbus was a franchise.
Where are the Blue Jackets located? St. Louis.
Columbus has a professional sports team. Which is it? How many people do you think asking out here outside the city place? You think we get that right? I think 3 out of 10.
They wouldn't know the Columbus Clippers either, the 3A team that are the Guardians,
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Farm team.
They wouldn't know that. No. I don't think that's the worst one. If you're going to go to the most irrelevant in each league, the Blue Jackets, I think, are high on the list. I don't think Bill Simmons is
Hornets, no offense. I think the Hornets are high on the list.
I would say the Kings are higher than the Hornets. I would say the Kings are higher than the Hornets.
It's all your teams,
I think the Kings are higher than the Hornets.
The Kings had Mike Bibby and Chris
please.
Webber.
They've won 2 playoff series since 2002.
They had Mike Bibby, Chris Webber, Kerry Kittles, Bobby Jackson. That team was unreal, by the way.
The new Charlotte Hornets have not won a 7-game series in the NBA playoffs. Because it was the 5-game series when they used to make it to the second round back in the 90s.
I think you have.
They have not won a 7-game series.
Dude, can I stop you for a second? Some man just walked into our station, took the confetti cake that I had, and walked out. I have it on video, too. We will look back at the video. The East of the intern. Did you see that? Dude.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. He walked. So you know how sometimes when you exit.
Issa's our intern in there. Issa, check the film. We have the film.
Dude,
it's behind
literally
me. Can you see it behind me?
Yes, you can see the whole thing.
We just got robbed?
Yes, we just got robbed. 100%. 110%.
The door is cracked open.
The guy just walked out with confetti cake.
So we had our teams giving today.
I'm not kidding.
We had our teams
giving today.
We've been robbed. We had our teams giving today, so we have a bunch of food in our kitchen. This guy just walked in and stole our food?
Yes. He walked in, took something, walked right out. I swear, Colin, I'm not.
How'd you see it? You're in the production room.
Because I'm looking.
You're looking at that, and you just saw
I'm
me.
looking.
Why didn't you say something? Who's that guy walking in behind you?
I thought
citizens arrest. You could have had a moment.
I thought someone let him in. I thought there was someone that let him in, and then he walked out.
You got the film there?
Wait, we're running it back. He says we're in the process.
This
of
guy
running
didn't
it back.
exist. I think you're seeing ghosts.
Dude, I swear
you're
to
Darnold
God.
on Monday Night Football.
I swear to God, the guy. He said it had to be.
It happened 2 minutes ago. Happened 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, very recent. Very recent.
What just happened is we had Teamsgiving, which is like a Friendsgiving. And we had a bunch of Thanksgiving-ish food. Mike's bothered by this because Mike got the confetti cake.
I did.
And there's a little confetti cake that you get from Publix. And I guess it's just sitting there on the table behind me on the YouTube stream. And Mike is now, declaring that some guy walked in, stole a confetti cake, walked out. A classic drive-by heist. I don't know about this. I would have saw it. Because I could see, I have to look over there on a monitor, but I could see myself on the YouTube stream and my face is adjacent to a window. So a guy, did you find it?
I'm going to find it. Don't you worry.
You're still finding it? Mike, it happened 5 minutes ago.
Listen, it's very tricky. All right. It was very quick. All right. And let's just say our equipment right now is not dealing with us. All right.
All right. So what we're going to go to, what we're going to do, Mike, is we're going to go to break. Mike's going to find it. But first, you got to wash your car. Let's be honest. I wash my car at least once a week. You got to make sure you do the same as well. And it's International Men's Day from Unlimited Auto Wash. Happy International Men's Day from that Unlimited Auto Wash. They're giving away an ultimate special car wash. You know what? We're going to do caller number 4 today because caller number 4, I feel like, it seems safe. And Mike's going to try to dissect the robbery because it's Ocean's 11 here at ESPN West Palm. But give your car the care it deserves by visiting Unlimited Auto Wash, where you can go all month long for just one low price with their Unlimited Wash Club. Whether you're looking for a simple wash, a wax, complete detailing, Unlimited Auto Wash offers competitive pricing with their 6 convenient Palm Beach County locations. You could use it anywhere. We're giving away an ultimate special car wash. All you got to do is call in. 888-760-3776. That's 888-760-3776. Caller number 4 will get a free car wash. Call in now. 888-760-3776. Russo and Rizzo. Take it a time out here on ESPN 106.3.
Tired of being sidelined by a sports injury? Get back in the game with Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Whether you're a professional athlete or even a weekend warrior, you can get back to doing what you love with our compassionate orthopedic team. Experience a new level of care and get back to your best. Welcome to being treated like a pro. Make an appointment today at baptisthealth.net/ortho or call 833-556-6764.
Kaiser University's flagship campus. The 100-acre residential campus at 2600 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach extends Kaiser University's educational offerings to over 100 degrees. Kaiser University also has an athletic program with 26 national championships, including back-to-back-to-back lacrosse titles, and they just won their first ever national championship for men's tennis. Visit KUSeahawks.com for the latest on the championship flagship campus of Kaiser University.
This is ESPN 106.3, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Find official rules for all your favorite ESPN West Palm contests by visiting ESPNWestPalmContests.com. That's ESPNWestPalmContests.com. You're listening to ESPN 106.3, the ESPN app, and streaming on your smart speaker.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The moment you've been waiting for all year, it's here. The McRib is back at McDonald's. No more daydreaming about that saucy, tangy barbecue flavor, because it's back in your hands where it belongs. Now, get 15% off when you spend more than $10, only in the McDonald's app. Pair it up with some fries and a Dr. Pepper. Don't wait. The McRib won't stick around forever. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 12/31/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a week. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax. Dr. Pepper is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
Extra value meals are back. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Extra value meals are back. That means 10 tender, juicy McNuggets and medium fries and a drink are just $8. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
During football season, keep your home in the win column with EDS Air Conditioning. Right now, qualified customers can score 0% interest for 60 months on a brand new AC. Hot streaks belong on the field, not in your living room. With over 800 Google reviews and a 4.8 star rating, EDS is the trusted MVP since 2006. Visit EDSIsyes.com today, kick off your game day comfort, and don't sweat the small stuff.
Anajar and Levine.
Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
ESPN 106.3.
WESP Jupiter, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
The 5 p.m. hour is presented by Good Greek Moving and Storage, the world's only total relocation company. Local or long distance, they've got you covered.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Banyan Printing. For 47 years, the trusted partner for all your printing, mailing, and signage needs. And 2025 just brought something big to Banyan. Introducing Banyan's new press. Bigger, faster, and more competitively priced than anything you'll find anywhere in the Palm Beaches. Think variable data postcards, bulk mailings, and high-quality print on stocks up to a 24-point board. Banyan Printing. Visit banyanonline.com and discover how your business's printing materials can get bigger and better.
Every great performance starts with a plan. Your game plan for greatness begins at Men's Only Medical. Dr. Al is redefining men's health with concierge care and cutting-edge treatments tailored just for you. From anti-aging and weight management to cardiovascular health, skin, and hair, they've got you covered. Expect personalized care and advanced technology to help you look, feel, and perform your best. Visit mensonlymedical.com. Men's Only Medical, setting a new standard for men's health.
I'm Ellie Anajar of Anajar and Levine. Injured in a car crash? Never rush to settle with insurance companies, and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar and Levine. Our experienced legal team will fight to win you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call me, Ellie Anajar, for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Now, it's time for a little R&R.
Ball into the bucket, lays it up and in.
Ball game, Rizzo! Live in the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, this is Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3.
This team is going to be tough when they finally get it together.
Sit back and relax. Let Russo and Rizzo take you home.
Oh, mercy! Light him up, Colin!
You know how everybody thinks? What would I do in a bank robbery? How would I combat the assailants? How would I do this? Well, you saw how Mike would do it. It's Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3. Colin Russo and Mike Rizzo. Go to F45 today and get started because it's fitness style working out. It's 45 minutes in and out. The more the functional mobility side of training. You show up, you get a good sweat in for 45 minutes. You got two coaches on site making sure you're doing everything properly. You got everything in front of you on the screens. You can just follow along the exercises. It's full body, it's strength, it's lifting, it's cardio. It's good for the cardiovascular health, and it's great because it's a bunch of like-minded fitness individuals who like to show up, listen to some music, have a good time, more importantly, get in better shape. That's F45 today. Check out their Instagram, F45 Downtown West Palm Beach. So what just happened? We'll give a little bit of a run-through. You can see Mike Rizzo now across from me, instead of next to me in this behind the glass.
How you doing there, buddy?
Studios, because we got Christian Cat back with us. And Mike Rizzo's across from me in the studio now. Previous segment, Mike was behind the glass in the production room. And the production room has a monitor where you could see everybody, including myself. And I sit usually with this big window behind us. And if you're watching on the stream at ESPN West Palm on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter/X, there's a window, an indoor window behind us that leads to that front hall area next to the front door. And we got the film on right now, and we're going to get that together in a second. But Mike Rizzo, we had a Teamsgiving today. So everybody brings in food. We had a Thanksgiving meal earlier, and we have a bunch of extra food, including pies, cakes, you name it. And while Mike was behind the glass, we were doing the show, talking about, I believe, Miami. And all of a sudden, this guy, we have a locked door here at ESPN West Palm. You have to have a button to get in unless it's cracked open. We're at the City Place Studios, and some guy walks in. Decides, he's looking around. He's trying to get a lick on something. And he steals Mike's cake, confetti cake that Mike brought himself. Take a look at the film. All right, so we got it right here. So we're talking. Who's that? Who the heck is that guy?
Who the hell is that?
So there's a guy walking in. Look at him, Mike. He's looking around. He's walking around the
I'm
kitchen.
mid-take. To be fair, I'm mid-take.
And Mike's watching him. You
And
can
then
see Mike's eyes. He's watching him the whole way.
No, I saw him there. That's where I saw him, right there.
Right there.
I saw him there, and you see my eyes.
Hold on.
And then
Go
I
back.
look.
Watch that again. Let's watch the film again. Let's see when Mike notices him, because Mike is all right. So he walks
Looking
in.
at Colin.
Now he's walking in. We're talking to him. I don't see him. All right, he walks in.
I still don't see him. Not
You're
yet.
looking right at the monitor.
No, I'm
What do you
talking.
mean you
I'm
don't
looking
see
at
him?
you. Hang on. I'll
All right,
show
you're
you.
looking at me. You're looking at me. And now you see him.
No,
now you see him.
right there.
Mike,
Right there.
wait.
Right there.
Look at Mike. Now Mike's just thinking.
Right
Now
there.
Mike's just
Right there.
thinking.
Right there. And then I see him. Look, I'm
Now
looking at him.
now
I'm
Mike's
looking at him
touching his
outside.
face. He's touching his
And
face.
I'm like, wait
What
a
just
minute.
happened?
I go,
What
wait a
just
minute.
happened? Now what? Oh,
I'm like,
there's a guy. There's a guy.
I'm like, we just got robbed. And then that's when I realized we got robbed. Isn't that insane? That guy walked in here.
Mike, you blew this. You blew this. You had a prime opportunity.
To be fair, when I realized what actually happened, he was already outside with my item. And of course it was my item. Why did it have to be the confetti cake? Why couldn't it be the apple pie?
So
Why couldn't it be the apple
pie? This guy
pie?
robbed us blind and took Mike's confetti cake that he got for the office. He came in, looked around, and Mike said, Mike's initial reasoning for this guy was, I thought somebody let him in.
I thought someone let it, yeah.
But first of all, he was alone. And second of all, you couldn't script a better criminal walk. Walking in and he's scanning the ceilings. He's checking the corners with his eyes before he turns his whole body. You couldn't script a bigger criminal walk. It's unbelievable. Like these guys are walking up and down, about to do the lineup, and we're about to identify who the criminal is. Mike, you had a prime. I didn't see him.
Screwed up, dude.
I admit, you had a prime opportunity for a citizen's arrest in the office.
My issue was I saw him, and then by the time I realized what the hell happened, he was already outside. And if I was in this co-host chair,
I was gonna say
I would have immediately saw everything. I would have known that nobody was over there and let him in. I would have been able to get out of the seat.
That would have been a moment for us. We would have ditched. I would have been able to get out of the seat. On air. We'll go dead air and just go out. Hey, get over here!
Just dad voice.
Citizen's arrest.
Give him a dad. Hey! What are you doing?
Mike, we could have had a prime moment for a citizen's arrest. I've always wanted to do one.
I screwed up.
Did anyone eat that cake yet?
It had a bite.
Okay.
Not. It's not completely new. So it was definitely had a piece missing.
So I thought, like, if I'm a perp, right? If I'm a ne'er-do-well, now I'm strolling on into the illustrious ESPN West Palm studios to see a bunch of free food, or free if I take it, and no one catches me and stops me from leaving the building. I'm looking for the thing that has no bite in it, right? So I thought that no one ate any of the confetti cake, so we took that one instead. To answer your question, why Mike's? I thought that was it, but I guess not.
I think it was
Let's just say this.
It was the easiest thing to grab.
This gentleman didn't look like he cared that someone ate it. Let's just say that.
Was he homeless?
I don't know.
I don't think it didn't look
got
homeless.
A bag in his hand.
Didn't look homeless to me.
I don't know.
Looked like a criminal. Looked like a guy who's been hitting the licks up and down the city place, and you let it happen.
Let's freeze it right there because he looks into the camera.
He did.
All right, so look, see, he turns around. I think this is when he gets out. So he grabs it. He's going to think about getting more, and he's looking around. Then he sees us. Oh, got to get out of here.
Oh, that guy.
Zoom in.
Zoom in.
Christian, zoom in.
Let's do a facial recognition feature.
Let's do a Jason Bourne kind of thing.
Where you Have you seen this man?
Yeah.
Have you seen this man?
Just Colin's giant head, and then this man.
Take it easy. So we got to find out his zoom in. We got his face on camera, so he's screwed. We got him.
Yeah, we got you. Freeze frame. Colin, freeze frame.
We'll figure that out. We got to figure out who the criminal is. People try this door often at ESPN West Palm because it's one of those locked doors. You have to have a button on your app, and then it presses. You press it.
Now,
what
I'm
opens.
afraid of who left the door open.
I have no idea. See, that's dead wrong. Yeah, that's always been a
recurring
theme here.
That's
at the studio. Is some people leave the door because you don't close it properly, and then all of a sudden it's creeped.
Well, that's another thing. Like you should be able to use both doors. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I use the other door and then it just leaves it wide open?
I think that's right. I think that's it. If you use one of the
Why?
You use the right
dude, like, what? What?
I think you're dancing around the point that you had an opportunity for a citizen's arrest.
I don't know how you could put that on me. I don't know how you could put that on me. Because Christian's dying laughing. I'm being completely honest. Man, I don't know how you put that on me. I'm mid-take. I'm producing.
Stop. Crime doesn't.
Time out.
Crime does not work around your schedule.
I'm doing a botched up job of producing the show. Yeah, hang on. Turn around. Look at what Aaliyah's got. Yep.
Oh, we got him.
Aaliyah's got the cake thief. Yep.
Oh my
on the
gosh.
YouTube
So we
stream.
We didn't get him. We know who to get.
We know who to get.
Exactly. Wanted. The cake thief. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Right there. And
there he is. Look at that. There he is.
At ESPN South Florida. Go at ESPN South Florida. That is the cake thief right there.
We got him. Wow, you're not getting far without us. You're not getting far.
You know, it feels like other
in your head.
Wow, I can't get over that.
You know, I've heard like crazy stories of back in the day in radio when you have a studio that faces the people. It's right on the sidewalk. I've heard tales in a bunch of other markets where you've got chicks walking back and forth. I've heard someone get flashed before. I've never heard someone get their cake stolen. Never heard it before.
And of course, it's Mike. Of course,
Mike was very proud of this cake because Mike brought it in for the Thanksgiving.
Now, hang on, Christian.
You saw the whole thing live. We got to analyze your
I didn't
reaction
see
because
the
I didn't
whole
see him.
thing.
And
Yeah,
it's
fight
weird.
or flight or freeze.
I
Mike
have the
freezes.
monitor. Like, you got to look. And I was looking at Mike. I have the monitor up there, so I could see it. But like, I never, very rarely do I turn around and look through the window.
I told you, you see it when I have the realization that that's a stranger danger. And it's too late. And then
It's not too late.
I let you make
Mike,
your
it was not
I
too
let
late.
you make your take, and then I
Mike,
butted
it
in
was
and
not-
said, dude, we just got
Mike,
robbed blind.
It wasn't too late.
I don't know how you could put it on. I'm
Mike,
going to say it
Mike,
again.
wasn't
I don't
too
think
late.
you could put
Mike,
that on me.
I would have been
I don't think
100%
you can't
fine.
put that on me.
I would have been 100%
You
fine
cannot
with
put
you
that on me.
ditching the board and running out there saying code
I
black.
can't- listen.
And I would have ditched the mic. Mike, we would have went to commercial. We have Issa back there. She would have sent us to commercial. And we
Issa doesn't know how to send us to commercial,
press the
mate.
button. You press the button, and then we're gonna get.
Oh, you press the Christian. You press one of the
we gotta go-
9,000 buttons
we
back there.
We got to go citizen's arrest. And Mike, we would do the whole thing. We'd hands behind your back. We'd read him his Miranda rights. We'd bring him in front of the
That
studio,
guy,
have him
look
face
at
jury.
Christian, can you zoom in on that gentleman once again? Can you
He's
zoom
right
in?
there. There he
Does
is.
that guy look like he's going to let you arrest him? That guy is throwing punches.
Mike.
That guy is
So
throwing
you're like a
punch.
Best Buy employee who's told to just
It's
stand
that-
by.
but like-
Mike, yeah, come on. You're dead wrong here. You're never going to get
Listen.
hired at anywhere where you need to be security.
Listen, because I'm not a security guard, correct? I will not go anywhere and pretend to be a security
Who's our
guard.
office's security
Right.
guard if you're not going to be it?
I mean, I could do my best, but I'm not
You
like
didn't
I'm
do
not.
your best right there 5 minutes ago.
I'm not sitting here acting like I'm John Bones Jones over here. All right, I'm not. Listen,
You didn't Jason
all
Bourne
right?
it?
Hey, that we did go full Jason Bourne freeze frame though. That was pretty sick.
Mike,
Elias already has
there's
the
a cake
posters
thief
made.
in the office, walked right in front door, walked around.
But you act like-
biggest perp walkthrough
Dude.
scene. Looking around, criminal, eyes around.
I did not
steals
know
our
until it was
food
too late.
From our Friendsgiving and walked right out the door.
I
and
did
Mike
not-
let it happen.
He
I
had the same
Mike let it
body
happen.
language of people that walk in neighborhoods and check door handles.
Yeah.
That's the
I-
exact
He's looking
way they
around.
look.
He's you're up to no good. There's a walk, and he had it. They're up to no good.
I had no idea until it was too late. I was mid-take.
Mid-take, Mike.
I
the
didn't
criminals-
see.
You can
I
stop
didn't
the tape.
notice.
You can stop the tape.
I didn't notice what the hell happened by the time he was standing outside the window with my cake.
Mike, you should have just immediately. You saw him. Who's that? Criminal. If you said that, Mike, we would have ditched it and we would have go.
Dude, we have
would've
people
taken
walk
care
in
of
here
business.
all the time. If we
would've
did
taken
that,
care
we'd be
of
doing
business.
it for a while. Like,
we'd be taking care of business with this guy.
So
Mike, we'd be filing a police report right now if you did your job.
If he brings it back, is he exonerated?
Mike, by the way, he's coming back with his buddies. So if you see him, he's coming back. He just told all of his buddies that there's a Thanksgiving meal waiting in this kitchen to go take it. If you see him, you let me know, and we're gonna go do something about
it's
it.
fine. Yeah. I don't know how you can put it. I don't.
We're gonna go.
It's unfair for me to be getting roasted
We're gonna go.
right now.
We're
That's
gonna,
all I'm saying.
We're gonna go
It's
get
unfair.
beat up on the sidewalk when we go confront this guy.
It's unfair for me to get roasted on this.
We're gonna
Mid-take producing the doggone show. Got a
We're
lot
gonna-
of things going on here.
We're gonna go out there and we're both gonna get beat up in defense of the studio just to try to prove.
Just
a point.
come in with a black eye. HR Anna would have a heart attack.
Unbelievable.
That's true. Is this an HR thing?
This
Maybe
is
we're
an
not
HR
supposed
thing.
To
This is
actually
100% in-
confront the narrative.
Is that our policy? We can't do anything about a criminal.
Maybe we don't even have a policy because we don't own things. So
Dude,
like,
look at that wanted sign. Elias from ESPN Deportes, 7:60 a.m. My guy. Look at that sign he created.
that's incredible. We got to
That
actually
is
post,
incredible.
We got to post this
Yeah,
around.
we
You
do.
gotta
Stephen
get.
Ross's
You know what you
establishment.
need to get. You need to get the picture of Mike when he's watching this happen because this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is Rizzo bystander effect. How would I react in a bank robbery?
It's
Well,
not
look no
true.
further than Mike Rizzo.
That's
right
when I
here.
realized it. That's when I realized it. It was way too late. I was mid-take, mate. What do you want me to do?
Too late. He's right outside.
I had no idea. That's when I realized he was out there
So
with
he
the
walked.
cake.
Did he look at us? Did he?
He
Flaunt?
did.
Did
He
taunt?
flaunted the thing.
No.
And that's when I said,
Wait,
we've
so-
been
wait,
robbed.
oh, wait,
So he came out in
I
front of the
stopped.
window.
I said,
and
robbery.
And he did this.
Thief.
Did he flaunt? Did
Yes.
he flaunted
Oh
the cake?
my
Yes, that's what I
God.
Was he
said,
right here?
thief.
Was he right here?
That's when I said thief.
Mike, was he right next to me?
No, he was where that Porsche's parked. He was right in front of it. That black Porsche.
Oh, so he was all the way by the road.
He was right in front of it. He flashed it and then took
So
off.
he wasn't right in front of the
No,
window.
he wasn't.
Oh,
He
so
was
he's
by the
far enough
Porsche.
so he could run away.
He flashed it and he took off.
Oh,
Did he
my
run?
He
God.
ran.
No.
He ran. That's
You
why I
sh-
said thief. That's when I realized it was way too late. It was way too late. Like
He
you
taunted
gotta,
us.
you guys have
That's
to.
15 yards. That's
In
a
my
fine.
defense, I'm mid-take. I'm spewing fire about Miami. I see someone walk in. I'm like, oh, okay, someone's here. I keep going on the take. I stop the take. You start talking. I look at the camera. He's on his way out. I look out. He flaunts it, runs, and then that's when I said we have legitimately just been robbed.
We got to be armed.
Bystander
I don't
effect.
need it. No, you don't want to. No,
So
we
this
don't
guy-
need. We don't need guns,
Mike,
Christian.
Mike,
we don't need
guns.
weapons. We don't need
I think
weapons.
we need one
This guy
taser.
Should I
just
get a
robbed
Louisville
this
Slugger?
line.
We
My
need
grandfather
one-
used to have it in his back car.
We need one taser, and you got to sign in, sign out. Whoever is producing for the day signs in, takes a taser. They are the just the bodyguard for the day.
Mike. He flaunted this.
Dude, he flaunted it out there. That's when everything came full circle.
Wouldn't
You
happen to my
cannot
watch.
get on me on this. I'm mid-take.
All right, first of all, I'm gonna double check this because it might be saving face. We're gonna have to look at the film.
mid-take.
We're gonna have to see if Mike is looking straight ahead at this guy flaunting him, and then he says thief. So we're gonna
A
check.
mid-take. We can rerun the entire tape. I
We
have
don't
no
need to do it.
problem.
We don't
No
need to do that right
problem.
now. We don't need to do it right now. But you're gonna need to run through this. You're gonna need to. Let's pull up the film again, Christian. Wait, get that together. We'll pull up the film again, and I need you to break down exactly what's happening at an exact point in time. What's going through your head? I wish I saw this. All right, so here we go. Is this a screenshot, Christian, or is this on ESPN West Palm, ESPN South Florida is where you can catch this. We're streaming live. You can see this there. It's also on our socials, ESPN West Palm on Twitter if you want to see the full video. So we're talking. All right, Mike, tell us what's going on.
So we're mid-take. I'm talking to you. We're having a nice little back and forth like we do every single day. I am in the production studio.
All right, you don't need to break. All right,
I don't
continue.
see him. I don't see him right now.
You don't see him?
I don't see him. I'm
All right,
talking
so
to
he's
you.
robbing us?
I'm talking to you. He's robbing us. I'm still talking to you. I'm getting more animated.
All right, so now you see
Hang
it.
on. No. Now I see him. I saw him there. I saw him there. And then I shake my head and then look. I look outside. That's me looking outside. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, and I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my God.
All right, I believe you now.
And then I said,
believe you now.
we've
I
just
believe
been
you.
robbed.
So when you're touching your lips,
That's
is when
when
he's
I'm
flaunting
thinking.
you. That's what he's flaunting you.
Yes. And that's when I realized what the hell just
All
happened.
right, I believe you now.
Dude,
I believe you now.
promise you. I
believe you now.
We have the
film.
tape.
The film.
We have the
film
tape.
matches up, Mike. I believe you.
Thank you.
The film matches up. Good job.
Thank you.
The film matches up.
Isn't that insane?
This kind of feels like how they don't show the streakers on like sports broadcasts anymore, as to not encourage future streakers.
Yeah, but people try to walk in here all the time.
I wish we had a camera out. How do I get that footage? Do I got to call Rosemary?
Do we have a
former
camera outside?
employee or one of our former employees that we're friends with? Do I need to call her?
No, we need to print out the wanted poster
And put
for
it
this
on the
guy who
front
stole
door.
it. We got to put it everywhere.
Okay, fair
We
enough.
got to put it in front
Put
of
it here?
the spa.
Mike, he's coming back with his buddies.
Well, guess what? I'm going to have my grandfather's Louisville Slugger from 1965 ready to go. Okay.
Is it in your car?
I gotta run all the way to the parking lot and grab it.
Give me
but-
5 minutes.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes.
I'm on the 4th floor.
I do have my golf clubs.
That's how they settled things in the 50s and the 60s. Apparently, it was with baseball bats. But regardless, I'm bringing that Louisville Slugger tomorrow. Okay?
Wow.
We're gonna be ready to go. And do we set him up, Christian? Do we
should
bait
we do
him?
a sting? We can
do
do
we
a sting.
bait him?
We can do a sting
do
operation.
we bait him?
So here's what you got to do. We got to do, this is crime fighting 101. So we're going to have to leave the door cropped open during the show one day.
You catch more flies with honey than vinegar or
All
whatever.
right, that's Dave, director of ops. Now, everyone that walks by, I'm calling out everyone who walks by from now on. All right,
get that kid.
Yeah, I'm calling out every single person that walks by now. I'm calling out for the record, just for today.
I'm gonna tackle like
that's
a
Dave.
4-year-old
Look
kid.
right there.
There's
That's Dave.
There's
There's
Dave.
Dave.
Dave's good.
Yeah,
Dave's
there
good.
he is.
Dave's
Look,
with us.
there he is.
Dave,
Yeah,
all right, Dave's
now he's
good.
posted
He's
up.
with us.
Now he's posted up.
So
All
we
right.
need to set up a
Yes.
sting. We need to set up a net coming from the ceiling. When he walks underneath, it's going to be motion censored, and it'll grab him, and he's going to be stuck in the net. And then, there's got to be a workaround for the employees that need to walk through.
Right.
And then he gets caught. That's what we need.
And
to, to catch a cake thief, we need Hanson in the building.
Yeah, we need Hanson.
Okay.
I need Hanson.
So what are you doing here? What are you doing here? You
think
came
there's
to meet up with this
you
confetti
think
cake.
there's like a WhatsApp amongst the criminals in West Palm Beach, and we could just, guys, ESPN West Palm,
Gold
is
mine.
easy pickings, gold mine, guys. We should do that, and we should set up a sting, and we could clean up the streets. We can clean up the streets, Mike, they're developing this area.
The funniest part is all the teammates. I shut the door. Wasn't me. Was I the person who left the door open? No one knows. And listen, we don't need to get into who left the door open. It's just it happened.
I think we do actually.
Listen after
I would
what
like
happened
to.
with.
Wait a second. We can go back on the same camera we caught the cake thief,
and find the
we can
last person
find
who
the
did it.
last person that entered.
Let's keep in mind.
building.
Let's keep in mind the last time we. With teammates.
Okay,
and
I will comb through the footage. If it is a content teammate or a teammate that we would love to lambaste in the air,
We do
I will
know
bring
who
him
it
up.
is. We do know who it is.
we do.
Oh,
former content teammate. What's the ruling there?
No, still no. After with everything that happened the last time, still no.
All right. We'll have to find out.
Still no.
We'll find out in break if we get out of it.
I got the hiccups. I ate too much.
You ate too much, Mike. First of all,
I had 4 plates.
The crime you just watched and let happen has given you the hiccups.
What do you mean? You just told me you don't blame me. Which one is it?
If the person that is the culprit,
which one is it?
If you left the door cracked and you want to talk about it, the door's open. That's what I'll say.
You think
I'll
he's
leave it to
listening
them.
now? Yeah, if I was him,
Or
I'd be,
she.
if I
Or
was
she.
him, I'd be listening.
Or she.
Yeah, or she. Well, we know it's a him. He
It's
brought
a him.
this.
Oh, I'm talking about
I'm talking about
cake
the.
thief. He's right there. He's right there with a mustache.
Oh, okay.
Christian's eyes went out there. I'm like, oh, is he back?
Now we're all jumpy.
So if
now
I
we're
see
all
him,
now we're all
if
jumpy.
I see him, dude, we're ditching the mics. Hold on, hey!
I might do a lap
Around the block?
All right, that's
You think-
Christina.
you think he's-
Hang on. That's Christina Costanza.
All
right there. All right, for the record.
So you think you want to do a lap around the block and see if he's flaunting it to all the guys doing construction or,
or maybe
something
he
like
stole
that?
someone else's cake. It's a very popular food day.
Do
for a
you
lot of
go?
offices.
Do you go man on the street? Do you go man on the street with AirPods trying to find the cake thief?
I'll be right back.
All right. We'll have to go to break. We'll figure this out on the other side. Christian Cat, Mike Rizzo, Colin Russo, Russo and Rizzo, ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight? Or have you just poured your heart and soul into your business and now it's time to retire and just relax? At Transworld Business Advisors, they have buyers from all over the world ready to buy your business now. Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value. 561-203-5121. That's 561-203-5121 or visit tworld.com today.
Wing Wednesday. Brought to you by Hurricane Grill and Wings. 30 bold flavors, ice cold beer, handcrafted cocktails. Your home for sports is Hurricane Grill and Wings. Find your spot at hurricanewings.com.
Kaiser University's flagship campus. The 100-acre residential campus at 2600 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach extends Kaiser University's educational offerings to over 100 degrees. Kaiser University also has an athletic program with 26 national championships, including back-to-back-to-back lacrosse titles, and they just won their first ever national championship for men's tennis. Visit KUSeahawks.com for the latest on the championship flagship campus of Kaiser University.
Get ready, South Florida. It's the 12th annual Boca Raton Bowl. Tuesday, December 23rd, 2 p.m. at FAU's Flagler Credit Union Stadium. Two of the best group of 5 teams go head-to-head in the ultimate holiday showdown. Over 150 players have gone from this field to the NFL. Who's next? Visit BocaRatonBowl.com for the latest, including when tickets will go on sale. The 12th annual Boca Raton Bowl, Tuesday, December 23rd, 2 p.m. at Flagler Credit Union Stadium.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
So, you want to buy a house. You could go online, do your research, find the dream listing, go see it, and get catfished. Back to the drawing board. More scheduling, more viewings, more this doesn't even look like the photos. You could finally find one that does match the photos. Then comes the offer. Stress rush? Yep, make that 3. And here's the paperwork. Yep, never-ending paperwork. It's a lot. But you don't have to do it alone. Because there's an agent who's a realtor here to guide and help protect you as you find the home that's right for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
This Thanksgiving at Total Wine & More, find bourbons and Cabernets that you adore. Our helpful guides are so friendly and nice, so many bottles to try at the lowest price. So gather with friends as you sit down to eat, grateful for all who made Thanksgiving complete.
With curbside pickup and delivery available and the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
The 5 p.m. hour is presented by Good Greek Moving and Storage, the world's only total relocation company. Local or long distance, they've got you covered.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Hi, it's Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike, and when it comes to the NBA, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I want it all. Tonight, the Warriors roll into Miami to take on the Heat, and Jimmy's back. Lots of joy. Coverage starts right after Pink Smoke at 7, right here on ESPN 106.3.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The moment you've been waiting for all year, it's here. The McRib is back at McDonald's. No more daydreaming about that saucy, tangy barbecue flavor, because it's back in your hands where it belongs. Now, get 15% off when you spend more than $10, only in the McDonald's app. Pair it up with some fries and a Dr. Pepper. Don't wait, the McRib won't stick around forever. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 12/31/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a week. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax. Dr. Pepper is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
Extra value meals are back. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Extra value meals are back. That means 10 tender, juicy McNuggets and medium fries and a drink are just $8. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Let's get back to the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. This is Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3.
It's International Men's Day. From Unlimited Auto Wash, you can win a car wash today, the ultimate special. We're giving one away to caller number 4, 888-760-3776. Number to get into the program. Caller number 4 gets a free car wash. 6 locations here in Palm Beach County. Unlimited Auto Wash, the Unlimited Wash Club has all you want. 1 year long for one low price. You're looking for a simple wash, a wax, complete detailing. Unlimited Auto Wash has it all. They offer competitive pricing with their 6 locations here in Palm Beach County. You can get a free one right now. Caller number 4, 888-760-3776. Call right now. We're taking caller number 4. Gets a free car wash. Colin Russo, Mike Rizzo, Christian Cat, Russo and Rizzo, ESPN 106.3. We have alerted the authorities. They are on it. They are looking out for the cake thief.
I went to case the joint, but I ran into 2 very friendly, minorly confused security guards.
Finally, dude, they had no idea what we were talking about.
Well, we gave them the wanted poster.
Well, we gave them the wanted poster. We told them there was a thief on the loose here at the City Place. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, they were walking down 5 minutes after these guys. Where the hell were you two? Huh? The 2 security guards? Where were you guys? Huh? Could have used you guys about 10 minutes ago. You're walking around saving. I mean, come on. You saw a guy hightailing it down the street with cake in his hand. You didn't stop him? Hey, none of that? Concerned citizen? I don't know. They're not finding him. They're not. Let's call it like we see it. Those security guys are not finding him. Please. Didn't even have a bike. Nothing like that. They're on foot.
They're not finding him.
Foot.
It's okay, though. It's okay. At least they know.
They're in like dress pants. You guys can't do a hot foot chase right now.
All I want them to do is spread the word. That's all I want them to do. Just spread the word of the cake. Look, there's
they're back. They're back. The security guards. They're looking around. They're scoping it.
They're looking for him. They're looking for him.
We alerted the authorities. They're looking for the cake thief. So if you don't know, you can check on ESPN West Palm on Twitter and our YouTube. We're live streaming on all those great social media spots, but we have the video out. And what we're doing is Mike and I were doing the show. Mike was where Christian usually is, behind the glass at the City Place Studios in downtown West Palm Beach. And there's a guy. Right behind me is an indoor window to the front hall of where the studio is. And this this crook.
Thief.
This crook walks right in with the door creaked open. Looks around. He had the biggest criminal walk you've ever seen in your entire life. Looking around, scaling corners, trying to figure out what's going on. And we had a Teamsgiving today, so we have a bunch of food out. And this guy took a container of cake and hightailed it out of there. And then he came out front. We're outside. We have a window to the outside area, to the sidewalk of the City Place. And he flaunted it to Mike behind the glass. And he said, "Ha ha! like a Scooby-Doo villain.
And it was too late.
You'll never catch me. And then he hightails it out of there. Mike does nothing about it. But then Mike tells us, we got his face. It's on the YouTube stream, and you can see it. The cake thief.
It was too late. I saw him too late.
Go to Men's Only Medical, and you can get your blood pressure.
Do you want to know what? Speaking of Men's Only Medical, hang on. Doc Al's listening. And you want to, Doc Al put on his vigilante cape. He said, Riz, I'm driving by City Place now on my way, and I do not see the cake thief. He does not. He does not see the cake
He
thief.
doesn't see him.
So Doc Al is driving around City Place, driving home. He says he does not see the cake thief. But folks,
we gotta get this on the news.
Yeah, we do.
We need to get like, the people to find this person.
Oh, we got the two security guys who are on foot. They didn't even split up. Guys, you can cover more ground if you split up.
But folks, if you do join the concierge healthcare service at Men's Only Medical, you could be just like me and get Doc Al's number. You know, if I got something going on, it's as easy as texting, Doc Al, like, hey, Doc, I got something going on. Can you come see me? Absolutely, Riz. We could get you in as soon as today. That's what happened with me. I had something going on. I'm a runner. Something wasn't right with my toe. Doc, can you get me in soon? He could have got me in as soon as that day. So that's the concierge healthcare service you're getting with Doc Al. I'm also doing weight management and nutrition. I'm taking care of now. So I could prevent things from happening when I'm 40, 50, and 60. If you're dealing with hair loss, they got hair loss solutions and hair removal treatments. They got skin assessment and treatment, expert cardiovascular health care for a strong future, anti-aging, all that stuff with Doc Al at Men's Only Medical. And go look at them on social media, Men's Only Medical, at Men's Only Medical. Doc Al is always talking about the great products that they have and services. It's the one-stop shop health care clinic here in West Palm Beach. Once again, the one-stop shop men's health clinic in West Palm Beach. Women got 1,000 of these in the area. Well, boys, this is our spot. Men'sOnlyMedical.com, Men'sOnlyMedical.com. Doc Al, Cardinal Newman man. We should have known he's a good man doing his vigilante work, trying to find the cake thief.
All right, what's the game plan? If this guy walks past.
I'm scanning everybody that walks by.
Colin is praying that this guy walks by. Praying. We know exactly what he's wearing, too. Like, he's dead in the water.
He's wearing, like, the button-up shirt.
He is dead in the water. He is dead in the water.
So if we were to describe him for our radio audience, I know we have the actual illustration on our YouTube video.
Mike's the one who saw him in person.
Well, guess
Mike,
what?
Give like you have to describe him to a guy drawing the face.
Well, first, I don't know how you saw him inside at all, because I look at Colin from this point of view. I can't see outside that window.
I was looking on the camera. I saw on the monitor. I
right.
saw some movement on the monitor, and I thought it was a teammate. Anyway, he needs to go see Doc Al because he's got hair. He's got hair loss.
All right,
and he needs to go see, go Doc Al.
He kind of looks like Jason Statham.
But he
kind of does.
He had
not a good sign for us.
He had one of the worst receding hairlines I've ever seen.
All right.
He was in a polo. He was in like a
Hawaiian shirt.
Not a Hawaiian shirt, but it was like a white and black striped button-up T-shirt.
All right, Mike, I'm going to be the sketch artist for the police department, and you need to tell me what this gentleman looks like.
You said he's wearing a pink suit. No, not a pink suit. Okay, what was he wearing?
Mike, let's role play. Let's role play a little bit. I'll be the sketch artist. You're at the police department, and you need to.
I know what you're doing.
You need to describe.
Pointy chin.
All right, he's got a pointy chin. He's got a pointy chin.
Pointy chin and
How tall is he?
5'7", 5'8" on a good day.
5'8", 5'8" on a good day.
5'7", 5'8" on a good day. Pointy chin. Okay.
Pointy chin.
Pointy nose. Black hair, a horrible receding hairline. He needs to go see Doc Al at Men's Only Medical.
Needs to go see Doc Al at Men's Only Medical.
Correct. Dirty white and black striped button-up bowling shirt.
Button-up bowling shirt.
Black stripes, black pants, black bag, and a stolen confetti cake that Mike Rizzo got from Publix, and he's very upset about.
All right.
So if he's got like
what's his
icing on
stature?
his lips, that's the guy.
Skin and bone. Skin and bone. Nothing to him. Dirty. Looked filthy.
I don't know. His skin and bone. I mean, yeah, he's a normal size.
Yeah, he kind of has my build. Got to be honest,
dude. He, honest to God,
he's wearing Christian shirt.
Christian, can I be honest with you? Christian, can I be honest with you? He looks like he's going to kill somebody right there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
He really does. Zoom back in on that. He looks like he's going to kill somebody. Does he not?
That is the angriest I've ever seen someone who got a free cake.
Yeah,
he is pissed.
Mike, this is gonna take a village to take this guy down. All right. I'm not Batman. I can't do it alone. All right.
I mean, I'll go for the knees. You go high. I'll go for the knees. You go high, mate.
Wow. Okay. So the sketch artist, what I have is you have a pointy chin, button-up bowling shirt.
Can you zoom in on that again?
Needs to go see Doc Al at Men's Only Medical. Pointy chin, skin and bones, button-up bowling shirt, black pants. And it's stolen cake from Mike Rizzo.
Correct. And look, if you're looking at ESPN South Florida on YouTube, that is exactly what that looks like. Now, maybe skin and bone. Okay, he's skinny.
This guy looks alarmingly like me. I got to be honest. You're beating around the bush. This guy might be me.
No, he's got a worse hairline, brother. I promise you.
I wear hats every day.
Hair.
You don't know what my hair looks like. This could be me. No. This is like.
This guy's. What do
you
you
ever see the movie Looper?
Ballpark age. Ballpark age. What do you think? 40? 45?
40 sounds
40,
right.
42, 43.
Have you seen Looper with Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
I have.
And
wait, he acts as younger Bruce Willis. So
yeah.
Take that.
This is
Christian
future
from
me.
the future? Is this Christian from the future
Yes,
coming back?
This is me trying to.
Christian still had this. So this guy might have gotten in the normal way. He had the button to get in because it's Christian
Yeah.
20 years from now. Wow. All right.
Didn't Rian Johnson do Looper?
Yeah, he did.
That's why I won't go see it.
All right.
That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But regardless, dude, did I not describe that guy to a T?
We're also getting Dave Matthews from the Dave Matthews Band comparisons.
I love
right now.
Dave Matthews, though. I don't
think
want
he would steal a cake.
No. He's got more money than the station.
Can we go back full screen? I want to come up with a comparison. I got to see this. The Cake Thief on the ESPN West Palm
Pointy
YouTube
chin?
stream.
I told you, pointy chin,
I don't see pointy
nose.
chin at all. You didn't even mention the beard. This guy clean shaven according to the sketch artist. Yeah. Didn't even bother.
He buttons to the same button I normally do.
No, this is a little like
Taco
Vegas.
Miguel.
This is a little like Sin City, Miami Vice. Like it's a little.
He looks like Trevor from Grand
It
Theft
does
Auto.
look a little like a shaved head Trevor. Not bad.
Trevor didn't
He
have
looks
the
like somebody.
He didn't really. The facial structure.
I'm not. He looks like a UFC fighter. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I really hope this guy walks past our station right now and sees his face on our monitor and knows that we're coming for him. Oh,
dude,
we're coming
I
for
don't
him.
think he's dumb enough to come back to the scene.
I think he's
going
gonna
to
come back with his buddies so they can come rob us blind.
Well, with the other
boys in blue
vultures
are
around
aware.
West Palm Beach.
Dude, they probably have a crew. They probably have a WhatsApp, a Facebook group, and they probably let everybody know, hey, ESPN West Palm's open for business. Quite literally.
You know how like on college campuses, oftentimes very young women, and they might not feel safe walking all the way home. It's dark out. Maybe it's in an unsafe city.
Right.
And you can call like campus police to escort you back to your dorm room.
Yeah.
I think we individually need to call security to escort us back to our cars.
Yeah, he might be waiting for us at the parking garage.
Bring it on. I'm pissed.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. I'm upset.
Mike,
I'll
I don't
take
know.
back
If
up.
I go up
upset.
there and he's got Mike in an arm bar on the ground.
What,
in
he's
the
just what, strangling me?
Let him go.
And it
Let him go.
What, in a headlock? Just
Yeah,
in
dude,
a
he's
headlock?
got you in like a Kimura.
Bring it on,
The
dude.
walls of Jericho. He's got your legs bent
Bring it.
behind his neck. He's oh
What,
my god.
What, in a lion
Let him-
tamer?
let him
You mean
go.
I'm in a lion
Yes,
tamer?
yes.
Got me in a lion tamer? Jeez, oh man.
Hey,
dude.
leave him alone. Leave him alone. Jeez.
Those are the wrestling moves from the 90s, man.
2025 Boca Raton Bowl. It's kicking off its 12th year this year, Tuesday, December 23rd, 2 p.m., Flagler Credit Union Stadium. The game is going to air on ESPN. Two of the biggest and best teams from the Group of Five are going to battle it out for their chance at the title. More information can be found at BocaRatonBowl.com. Follow along on Twitter at Boca Bowl and Facebook.com/Boca Bowl for more updates. As we inch closer to that 2025 Boca Raton Bowl, again, December 23rd, 2 p.m., Flagler Credit
Now we
Union
got
Stadium. I'm
teammates.
just imagining you getting armbarred
And
in
what?
the parking lot.
Headlock.
All right,
smear-
Colin, if you're going to criticize how Mike Rizzo
All right, me
reacted
too.
in danger, are you going to hop in and help your co-host
If he's getting armbarred or he's getting Kimura or knee locked
right in front of the salty donut?
I would have to. I'd have to jump in. There's no choice. I got to jump in there. Equinox just opened and the mic's just
Getting lion tamed.
Here you go.
Is it a lion tamer? I mean, jeez, oh man, dude.
Hey, leave him alone. It's all right. I would have to get your back, and then he'd get both of us. And then
I
we'd be
can take
out.
that guy. I can take that
I don't
guy.
think I have
I
this
can take that
power,
guy.
but screw it. I hereby ban the Cape Thief from the Boca Bowl. He's not allowed.
No, he's not allowed. If
No.
he comes to the Boca Bowl after, and he's listening, he's probably listening. I would listen. If I just robbed somebody and
You know
they
the
had a radio
radio
show
station? Yeah.
going on, I'd listen.
I'm not even thinking
I'm
about
spearing
showing
him.
your face.
I would. Yeah.
I'd spear him.
We'd know him. We'd know him. And the worst part is the whole office knows him now.
I feel like I'm going to run into him like 15 years from now. Like, wait, you. Wait. Why do you look
And
familiar?
he's going to know, too. He's going to be like, yep.
I was down bad back then.
So,
I was
hold
down
on.
pretty.
Yep.
I'm going to be, what is it, in The Dark Knight when they think Christian Bale, Batman's gone, and he looks up and he sees Alfred That's
in
gonna
the
be
Dark
me.
Knight Rises. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. He's giving you a little nut. Yep, that's me. It's me.
I have this, dude. That's a great scene in the movie.
Try
by
that.
the way.
Try it. What were you trying to do?
It's like what does Alfred say? He goes, I have this fantasy where I'm in this tea shop in France, and I look over.
I go to this cafe.
There you go. I look over
on the
and I
Arno
see
in
you.
Florence. Yes,
You don't say anything to me, and none you to me.
it's pretty good.
Right?
And that's the cake thief.
And that's the cake thief. Christian's gonna see cake thief.
Christian's
and it's just
gonna
be,
nod. He's gonna tip his cat.
Well played, sir.
Well played. Well
What
played.
what was the drink he ordered? I can't remember.
I like
No,
cashew.
but
and
it-
I
it
order
says
and I
it-
order
it-
I order
He's at a
coffee.
cafe on the Arno River in Florence. That's what he
and
says.
but what he orders like is like a hysterically British thing.
Okay.
That like and regardless,
Maybe
we're
something
going
in
way too-
crumpets.
Maybe, but we're going way too far. Regardless, great scene in the movie. Dark Knight Rising is an absolute must watch. Absolute must watch.
All right, cake thieves out there, the wanted posters out there, ESPN West Palm.
Yeah, and if you want to
on
go
Twitter,
listen,
if you know him,
yeah.
please reach 888-760-3776. If you know this man, please let us know. This is your
Have you seen this man?
This is your hotline to come save the
I
city
told you,
with
dude,
us.
Doc Al's rolling around right now. He's looking for him. Dude, Doc Al's looking for him, man.
Like the purge.
He is.
Like he's swinging a
Doc
ball
Al's
and
looking
chain.
for this guy, dude.
And we're gonna see these two security guards, the two guys who were on foot. We
They
gave
don't
them
have a
the wanted
chance.
post-
They don't have a chance.
They didn't have a chance.
They
We're
don't
gonna
have a
see them
chance.
beat up on the way back, with peas on their head or something like that,
Now,
a frozen peas.
We're gonna see the culprit, the cake thief, wearing their security guard outfit.
Yeah,
He
right?
beat him up and then wore the thing. That
Guys,
was
what
incognito.
happened? He goes cake thief. Oh,
There he
no.
is, Doc Al.
Oh my
With
God!
some
Oh,
confetti.
I thought he had him.
He got a confetti cake.
Oh, he got the Okay, I thought it was that
You
one.
got to do
Oh, I
it.
got
Let him
no-
in, Christian.
Let him in.
in.
Doc Alpha,
Let
Men's
him
Only
in.
Medical, saving the day, quite literally. How about that? Unbelievable. Doc Al.
There he is with the confetti cake. My guy. I told you he was roaming around looking for him, man.
Come on in.
There he
Come on
is,
in.
yeah.
There's a mic right here. We need you. We need you.
Kid, sit down, Doc. Sit down. Have you seen this godforsaken cake thief roaming around?
I couldn't find him. I looked up and down the streets of downtown West Palm Beach.
I told everyone you were going vigilante for us. I said, listen, those security guards, you got a better chance than those security guards. All
First
right?
of all, did you see the footage of Mike screwing this up and seeing the
I didn't
whole thing
screw it
happen
up.
and basically let this whole thing happen?
I saw him hesitate, and it was too late. And I couldn't find the thief, so I did the next best thing to take care of my patient.
Thank you, Doc.
And I replaced it for him.
Thank you. I told you, hang on. Have you seen zoom in on the picture? He needs to go see you. If Christian, Doc, look, Doc, he needs to go see you.
No, yeah, I saw the picture.
Receding hairline. I mean, the whole thing.
His skin is definitely not to a T.
Right.
Definitely not clean.
Right.
Yep.
I'm a doctor. I'm not God.
It's probably the first ever cake prescribed to a patient in like doctor-client history.
I just
ever.
couldn't help myself,
Yeah. He's helping me out, man. I appreciate it, Doc. Coming to my help. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I felt like Batman. I had to do something.
Well, now I feel better because if Mike and I saw him and had to go out there and this guy, is UFC trained, now we got three of us, so we're good. And I trust Doc
Yeah.
Al. Doc
Oh,
Al goes,
Doc Al can
See,
kick some
We have
Mike-
no problem,
Mike
man.
goes
Yeah.
in. Mike's the sacrificial lamb.
That's fine.
Mike takes
That's
the
fine.
first shot. Mike takes the first shot.
That's
I go
fine.
in second. I might land one, and I take the second shot. Then Doc Al gets him on the
Correct.
third, and he's able to take him
Correct.
And
down.
I run to find the security guard.
That's just one of the services
Well,
we
they're on
provide.
they're on
not
the
split
curb.
up
They're
yet.
beating
They're
up.
still together.
They're already beating up.
They're still studying the wanted poster, trying to figure out what this guy looks like. We have these two
yeah.
security guards, Doc Al, walking by, just as big polos, says security. And these guys couldn't have been more confused when we explained them the situation. But we gave them the wanted poster, and they haven't split up yet. They're just walking as a tandem up and down the block.
100% the guy walked right by them. 100%.
Unbelievable. Doc Al, we appreciate you giving us
Yes.
the confetti cake. Men's Only Medical. How about that?
Yeah.
Stopping by. Concierge
Absolutely.
care.
And Doc, I'm telling you, he needs to go see you. He's got a lot of problems. All right. He's got a lot of problems. All right.
Wait, will you refuse him service? I mean,
Oh, if he comes in and he wants to be a client.
He can't. He's not our demographic, Doc. He's not.
that's true. Cake stealers,
He's
you know.
he's a thief. He's not our demographic.
I think Doc Al has an obligation to turn him, not only turn him away, but turn him in to us.
Correct.
I will turn him in.
Face justice. Face justice.
Yes.
That's Doc Al of Men's Only Medical. Mike Rizzo, Colin Russo, Christian Cat, Russo and Rizzo. Close out next. Russo and Rizzo. ESPN 106.3.
Whether it's a clutch touchdown pass, a game-winning dunk, or an impressive dash to the finish, we want to highlight the best performance of the week. The winning performance will receive $500 courtesy of Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Catch the biggest moments and winners all season long on ESPN 106.3 and ESPN West Palm Play. Nominate them today by emailing highschool@espnwestpalm.com. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Welcome to being treated like a pro.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The moment you've been waiting for all year, it's here. The McRib is back at McDonald's. No more daydreaming about that saucy, tangy barbecue flavor because it's back in your hands where it belongs. Now, get 15% off when you spend more than $10 only in the McDonald's app. Pair it up with some fries and a Dr. Pepper. Don't wait. The McRib won't stick around forever. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 12/31/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a week. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax. Dr. Pepper is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
Extra value meals are back. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Extra value meals are back. That means 10 tender, juicy McNuggets and medium fries and a drink are just $8. Only at McDonald's.
For limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight? Or have you just poured your heart and soul into your business and now it's time to retire and just relax? At Transworld Business Advisors, they have buyers from all over the world ready to buy your business now. Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value. 561-203-5121. That's 561-203-5121 or visit tworld.com today.
Wing Wednesday, brought to you by Hurricane Grill and Wings. 30 bold flavors, ice cold beer, handcrafted cocktails. Your home for sports is Hurricane Grill and Wings. Find your spot at hurricanewings.com. Let's get back to the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. This is Russo and Rizzo on ESPN 106.3.
Well, the cake thief clearly doesn't, supplement nutrition himself the right way. He's got to go with a VitaCost Sports Certified Marketplace that's built for athletes, fitness enthusiasts, guys unlike the cake thief, who like to train hard and understand the benefits of what clean supplementation and nutrition can do for you. Showing up to the gym is 20% of the work. The real 80% of the results come in your fuel. How do you feed yourself? How do you train? What type of supplements do you take? Whether you're training for a race, grinding at the gym, trying to be a little bit more health conscious, VitaCost is your go-to for leveling up your game. Their Sports Certified Marketplace has over 400 sports-enhancing supplements, all certified, free of banned substances that help you level up your game. Visit VitaCost.com/sport-certified to make your purchase today. Use code ESPN20 for 20% off. That's code ESPN20 at VitaCost today. Christian Cat is behind the glass. Mike Rizzo, Colin Russo. Let's bounce around. Let's do a little 5 and 5. Present by Flagler Credit Union.
5 topics.
High five.
5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's get out of here.
Endless takes.
You can't handle the truth.
All gas, no brakes.
And it's shaking Big Ten.
It's time for the 5 at 5.
Hold on to your butts.
Presented by Flagler Credit Union, proud supporter of FAU athletics. Number 1.
Well, there was supposed to be a reunion in South Beach tonight, but no, says Shams Charania. The Warriors take on the Heat tonight in Kaseya Center. Of course, Jimmy Butler traded midseason last year to the Warriors. He is expected not to play tonight due to what they're calling a back injury. Is Jimmy full of it? Is he avoiding the smoke? Or is just wrong place, wrong time?
I mean, it's unfortunate that he's not going to play. We're not going to be seeing him. You know, it's funny. He played 33 minutes last night. He had 33 points in 38 minutes last night. So
on a bad back.
On a bad back. Wow, 10 for 16 from the field, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Jimmy, you must have been ailing, huh?
Yeah.
What a load of it. They just don't want to start a scene.
Yeah, you see this all. Kyrie did this with the Cavs famously all the time in Cleveland. They don't want to play. They don't want to play against a former team.
We've got a bad injury to our Florida Panthers. Did you see this?
What, again?
Florida Panthers forward Etu Luostarinen is considered week to week after sustaining burns in a barbecue accident. Head coach Paul Maurice told reporters today Thankfully, Lucieranen did not require an overnight hospital stay, and his return will be depending on how he feels when his equipment is on. You ever burn yourself while cooking?
I mean, I'm overnight in the hospital. Oh, my God. You get oil poured on them? Like,
Probably.
What the heck?
I burnt myself on the stove, but never from
So,
you know.
in a barbecue accident, if it was like Memorial Day weekend or 4th of July weekend, maybe you're like going out on a flat route and you catch the football, then you roll into the charcoal grill. Like, that's what I'm imagining happened. This was not a barbecue weekend.
David Njoku's face got lit on
Well,
fire.
because I think you put something that kind of explodes into you. Maybe it was something like that.
Right, something like that. I
don't know. That's bizarre. And, I talked to Doug Plagans, the radio play-by-play guy of the Florida Panthers, which you could hear right here on ESPN 106.3. We had the Panther Prowl today, which also you can catch on YouTube, ESPN South Florida. But when we were talking to him, I wish I had this story. It came out an hour ago, and we weren't able to break down the barbecue mishap. This exact same thing happened to Jack Hughes, who's the best player in the New Jersey Devils, who are having a great year. They're going to play the Panthers at Amarant Bank tomorrow night. Jack Hughes was out to dinner with the team 2 nights ago, and allegedly
with Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank from Barstool Sports was in the building. I don't know. And he had a knife accident in a restaurant. And he's gotten cut up, and he had to get it cleaned up. Knife? Are you cutting the steak? I don't understand.
Doing the thing where you spread your hand on the table, and there's a song where you bounce the knife between your digits.
I don't know. Are you doing that in a professional hockey player mid-season? A little rough. I don't know. Maybe it was that. Who knows? But he's out for a foreseeable future, a couple weeks. Unless number three.
Let's go to the association. Lakers forward LeBron James. He is officially the first player in NBA history to take the court for a 23rd season as he played in last night's 140-125 win over the Jazz. LeBron had 11 points and a team-high 12 assists to get that W. LeBron James is playing out this current contract. He did not re-up in the offseason. If you were to guess where LeBron James plays basketball next year, if it's anywhere, today, where would you guess?
I'd guess the Lakers. I think he's going to finish his career there. I think it's the best thing for the NBA. If he wants to go back to Cleveland, that's the only other one that makes sense to me. I can't see him doing a one-stop shop at one random location to do for a year there.
The Cavs would have to get rid of one of their stars, really, because they're deep into the luxury tax already. It's L.A.
Number 5?
Number 4.
Mike, I'm reading this. The United States men's team got a big win yesterday.
5-1 against Uruguay. Damian Perez is dodging the smoke. Usually you could hear him with me during Pink Smoke, obviously.
Is he Uruguayan?
Yeah, he's Uruguayo.
Tell me if I'm wrong. U.S. was ranked 16 and Uruguay was ranked 15?
I mean, dude, but Uruguay is solid, Kyle. They're a good combo team. They started 5 starters last night. To put these in perspective, U.S. only started 2 of their guys that are going to be in the starting 11. Great win, and Pochettino has his team playing at a high level.
Number 5.
All right, what are we doing with this cake thief when we get him? That's the hard question.
I don't.
Because if you're just joining us right now, you missed historic 1 hour of radio where live on air, someone
we were robbed,
waltzed in off the street here in City Place. While Russo and Rizzo were live, I was occupied elsewhere. Walked in, stole a cake that we had here for our Thanksgiving celebration, and walked right out. What should we do with the cake thief when we find him? Not if, when.
Yeah, first of all, he's going to be facing justice.
Yeah. I mean, he got
citizens
arrest.
arrest.
Hang on. So Doc Al was nice enough to bring us in there. I want $8.75. I want $8.
You want $8?
I want $8.
No.
I want $8 and a formal apology.
I want manual labor to pay for his crimes. He's going to have to work. He's going to have to be our security guard.
What's the eye for an eye here? We got to steal something from his.
I don't want anything.
Street justice.
I don't want any.
Take his shoes. I could use his shoes.
I know. Dude, that is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting.
All right, take it
You're
easy.
dead wrong there. You're dead wrong there. You know you were dead wrong there.
I need new shoes.
You want that guy's shoes?
I just need new
Looked
ones.
like he hasn't slept in weeks.
He's
Been walking in those for 3 days.
He's not that homeless. Jeez.
Been walking in those for 3 days.
He's not that homeless. Give him a chance. He's going to jump
He's
you on
couch
your way.
surfing at best.
Mike, we'll look over your shoulder on the way back to the car. Mike Rizzo, Colin Russo, Christian Cat, Russo and Rizzo. We'll see you tomorrow, 4 to 6 p.m., ESPN 106.3.
Wing Wednesday. Brought to you by Hurricane Grill and Wings. 30 bold flavors, ice-cold beer, handcrafted cocktails. Your home for sports is Hurricane Grill and Wings. Find your spot at hurricanewings.com.
The Palm Beach Health Network